Yeah. They take that pretty serious too.
Listen, I got to stop. It's going to be this game. I got something to sell for you. Oh, man. And we're definitely going to ask.
Oh, yeah.
What did you ask him?
You said 3 o'clock.
He just went back. They keep giving me folders to bring in.
I know.
May I have your attention, please? All rise. Orange County Municipal Court is now in session. The Honorable Donald R. Captain presiding. All those having business before this court draw near and you shall be heard. God save the state of Ohio and this honorable court. Please be seated.
Good morning. Today's April 7th. Welcome to Orange County Municipal Court. I'm Ms. Capper. We have reviews to do, so those will be called first. When your name's called, come up to the table to your right, and we'll go over your file with you. Okay.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Balco, Jeremy Butcher, Garrett Childers, Jeffrey Collins, and David Denon.
Brittany Balco, 24-144. Okay, she has an OVI conviction, has not, she's done a little bit, but not anywhere close to completing what she's ordered to do, so she hasn't appeared today, so it'll be a bench warrant. Jeremy Butcher is here, 19-483 and 779, and you're making payments on your fines. You have a payment today?
Yes, sir.
How much are you paying?
20.
Okay, see the clerk. Mondays are better for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
May 12th.
Thank you.
Let's go see the clerk. Garrett Childers,
Yes, sir.
24-22. Okay, you've got community service to do. You haven't done any for a while.
Do you know how much I owe on my fines?
$160.
I should have that paid off this paycheck, actually.
What about your community service?
I can start on that this weekend.
Okay, so you'll be here Saturday,
What time is it?
7:30.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Cooper's got you down. for this Saturday to be out. Okay, and you said you're paying $100?
I'm just gonna pay it all off this paycheck this Thursday.
Okay, you're not paying anything today. But you'll be here Saturday for community service.
Yes, sir.
So that's the 12th, 7:30 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
I am off that day.
Well, I'm going to schedule your next hearing. It's going to be a Monday or a Friday. Doesn't matter which day of the week.
As long as it's in the mornings, no.
Okay. May 19th. That's a Monday, May the 19th. Once you finish everything, you can quit coming to these hearings. Get your community, you have enough time to get your community service and pay off your fine by then. If you do, you don't have to show up.
Okay. That's good.
To Jeffrey Collins, sometimes he appears by teleconference. Okay, he's not here, and he's got several cases. So there'll be a warrant issue for failure to appear. David Dinoff, 1915-17. David Dinoff's been called, has not appeared. He's done everything but his community service.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a note that he was supposed to have his community service completed by today.
And he hasn't done any?
No.
I'm not sure he's done any of it.
No, he's not.
Okay, he gets a warrant for failure to appear then.
State of Ohio versus Levi Dillon, Misty Dodson, Joshua Garbison, Christopher Hale, Destiny Gerald, and Clarence Mayhem.
Levi Dillon, 24-1309. Is that you, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, you've paid your fine, you still got some community service to do,
Yeah,
and I don't see you did the dip school.
I haven't done dip school yet, no.
Okay, tell me about community service, how you gonna get that done?
Well, I just need to get the ability to get time off work, man. I told you last time I'm working 2 jobs right now, and I just haven't been able to get off work at all.
Okay.
Or do they do, I heard that you asked him if he would be available on Saturday. I didn't know it was available to do on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And I can probably, my second job is less important. I could probably get them to let me have Saturdays off, so I
Okay.
could go do it. That's all I need to do, but I didn't know it was on the weekends at all. I
It's
thought it was,
every day but Sunday here.
yeah,
and,
I thought it was Monday through Friday.
No.
But Saturdays will be perfect, because I could probably get Saturday off, no problem at all.
Okay. All right.
That's the only issue I've had. Other than that, it would be fine, and I would have it done.
May the 3rd on Saturday, you can get a double credit, so.
Oh, really?
That day.
Let me write that
It's
down.
gonna be a cleanup day,
You said May 3rd?
May 3rd.
Where
That's
at?
Saturday.
Do I meet here first and then?
I'm here,
Okay.
7:30. Okay, I'll set your next hearing. And obviously you are working Mondays or
Yeah.
Fridays for your hearing?
Monday would be better, because I can miss the morning on Monday. It's less important.
Okay, yours is a newer case, I'm gonna give you more time. You
Okay.
should get everything done we'll give you till June 2nd, almost 2 months. Get it finished.
Oh, yeah.
You can quit coming to these hearings. June 2nd, 9 o'clock, that's your next hearing.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You gotta get the dip school done too.
Yeah, I do have the money now, and just another issue with scheduling is just getting the time off work.
Okay.
They made me an important person at my job, and it's made my life a lot harder.
That's the way life goes sometimes.
You guys have to.
Misty Dotson, 23-706. Community service is done, you just have to pay off your fines. And do your Council.
This is from February and March, and my 2 drug screens, and we can keep them.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so you're at Marshall Health, you got a good report and good screens, so very good. Can you pay anything on your fines today?
Yes,
How much are you paying?
20.
Okay, see the clerk to make your payment. I'll set May 19th as your next hearing. May 19th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Joshua Garbison, 24-746, Joshua Garbison. This is the first review hearing. He hasn't finished his case. He's done some, but he hasn't finished everything. He hasn't appeared. The bench warrant for failure to appear. Christopher Hall, 2487.
You're on that approach?
Yes. He has been at RRS. Okay. He is at RRS and still doing treatment, and he's got a good report. He has done some community service since his last hearing. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll give him 7 days to show up.
He's here.
Oh, he's here, okay. He's here, I didn't hear. Okay, very good. All right, you still have more community service to do and fines to pay. You
Yes,
have a payment on your fine.
I can pay you 20 online. I got a debit card.
Okay. Yours is an old case, so you have to come back sooner.
Okay,
Next hearing is going to be May the 9th.
okay,
May 9th is your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
okay. Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Destiny Gerald is here, 23,595. Got community service to do.
Yeah. You said the 3rd is like you get double, like, okay, I'm gonna,
Correct.
and here's a paper with some that I've done.
Okay. Are you still doing counseling?
Like treatment wise, no, I'm not.
Your Honor, this is community service,
Okay.
and it is acceptable.
From the food bank or?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's for 3 hours.
All right, so that means, if you come out and do that, the double day, you'll still have a little bit left, but you'll be close to being finished.
Okay.
Are you paying anything on your fine?
Yes, I have $20. 25.
25, you said?
Yes.
All right, see the clerk. Does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays?
Mondays are preferred.
Okay. May 19th. That's a Monday. 9 o'clock, May 19th.
All right.
Clarence Mahan. 21,187. 24,674. All right, do you have a payment on your fines today?
I'll have $50 after 2 o'clock today.
Okay, so you're gonna be in here before 4?
Yes.
And you've got your community services done, all you have is to pay fines.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna put you down for did you say 50 today?
50, yes.
And you've got a pretty old case, so you're gonna have to come back in a month.
Okay.
So May the 9th, 9 o'clock, is your next hearing. Get your payment in here before 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Michael Martin, Ryan Plants, Matthew Smith, Stephen Vickers, and Holly Wingate.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. All right, this is for Michael Martin, 163, 19, 4006. Is that RRS? It's a good report. Okay, you have done some community service since your last hearing. You still have 3 days to do, it looks like.
Correct.
Can you pay anything on your fines today?
I can pay 20 on it.
Okay. Get your community service done. That May 3rd date is a travel day. And I'll set your next hearing for May the 9th.
Yes, sir.
See the clerk.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Continue with your counsel. Ryan Plants.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, 23-15-41.
Thank you.
Mr. Plants is at Bethesda. Just an outpatient. It's a good report. Has done community service since last hearing, and you have 3 days left, it looks like. Okay? Good job.
Thank you.
May 19th, 9 o'clock is your next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Matthew Smith. Matthew Smith is 12-627, 14-553, 14-665, 21-692. He's been called, has not appeared. Stephen Vickers. 24-14. You have 3 days community service left.
Yes, sir. I was going to do it, I think, the 18th. I've been in a cast. I broke my hand. I showed up. They told me to let you know, make sure I let you know. I just got it off and got released last week.
Okay, so you're able, you think you can finish it in this next time frame?
I got to work tomorrow, next weekend, this weekend coming. My son's got leave from the military, but after next weekend, any Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, I'm going to give you some, I'm going to set it, does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays for your hearing?
Mondays, preferably. Mondays and Tuesdays are my only days off.
Okay, May 19th then.
Okay.
You get it finished by then, you don't have to come back.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Holly Wingate, 24-708.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I took it upon myself and went to switch OVP to HHG and to Huntington Behavioral Health to better my recovery and my mental health because OVP is making me go without my medication and rescheduling my mental health appointments.
So you're getting mental health at HHG too?
No, Huntington Behavioral Health.
Okay.
I go Thursday for that. I'll bring you a letter for that too.
All right, you have community service to do too.
Yes, I was going to come Saturday and do that. Can you tell me how many hours I have left?
23.
Okay.
Okay, bring me back a report on your new treatment. I'll set your next hearing for May the 9th. 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, we're gonna start the arraignments next, which are,
Excuse me, Judge,
yes,
I'm here for review.
what's your name?
Brittany Balco.
Okay, I think you were called at the beginning.
I think the thing was muted because I couldn't hear anything that was going on.
Okay, Brittany Balco is 24-144. Okay, do you still have community service, fines and costs?
How many hours do I have?
You have 24 hours at this point. You've done 6 is what I'm showing.
Okay, you said that May 3rd day, it was like a double day?
Yes. Do you have a payment you're making on your fines?
I'm gonna make a payment of 100 on Friday. And I also can pay the 250 deposit for my driving classes because I got my taxes back. But I have to go get my ID fixed because it was expired. So I have to go Friday to get that fixed, and then I can cash my check for my taxes.
Okay. I'll give you a new review hearing date. This is a newer case, so I'm going to give you more time. I'll set it for May 23rd. Will be your next.
Is that a Monday?
That's a Friday. You would prefer a Monday?
Yes, please.
May 19th.
Also, I heard you say earlier that you can pay online.
Yes.
Okay, is that just through the Lawrence County Municipal Court? Is it on the page?
It's on the website.
Okay, I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, if you go to the website, there's a place where you can pay online.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I believe I was supposed to have a review hearing today as well.
What's your name?
Joshua Ruby.
It's been added to the pre-trial, Your Honor.
Okay, it's on the pre-trial docket,
Okay.
so we'll be getting to it. Okay, for the arraignments, anybody out?
Teresa, can you check to see if Teresa has?
Arraignment,
It's arraignment.
missed the hearing, warrant, needs to be in the courtroom now.
So arraignments are the new cases, or if you missed a hearing on an old case and you have a warrant, you're going to be called with the arraignments. The purpose of the arraignment is to tell you what the charges are, take your plea if it's a misdemeanor, and set new hearings. When your name's called, come up to the table to the right, stand there. I'm going to go over the charge with you. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to remain silent. If you do choose to make statements, what you're saying is all on the record. It can be used against you. If you have a right, you do have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you enter guilty or no contest, you're waiving those rights. You should not do that. If you're not understanding what's happening, if you're confused, if you don't know what to do, if you want a lawyer, if you want a trial, any of those reasons, not guilty is the plea you should enter. It preserves your rights. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Aaron Brown, TRC 25502 A and B.
This is Mr. DeWater's case. He's here. He needs to come in the courtroom.
Who is this picture?
It's on the file that's hired DeWater. I don't know if that's correct or not. Aaron Brown.
Aaron Brown. Oh, yeah, and I've talked to Mr. Hield about this. Given the breath score, Judge, in this case, Mr. Hield's agreeable to amend the charge to reckless, but he wants Mr. Brown to first complete the driver intervention program. I assume that's going to be fine with Mr. Brown, although I haven't discussed it with him yet. So could we get a pretrial out far enough that would allow Mr. Brown to complete that?
Okay.
I don't know what their schedule is like right now. Is anybody here from Lawrence County Recovery?
I don't think so. Let's go into June then.
Okay.
What's your schedule? And usually I think it's around the first of the month when they do the classes.
Okay.
So somewhere mid-June or later.
Could we do the 30th?
Okay, June the 30th, be the pretrial, at the request of the defendant.
We'd waive time, Your Honor, for purposes of that continuance.
He can sign a $1,000 signature bond, I can complete his interview.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Trenton Turner, TRC 25651 A and B.
And are you Trenton Singer Turner?
Yes, sir.
Sir, the state's alleging that on April the 5th at 2:36 a.m. in Union Township, you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol, that you took a breath test and tested 13.7 actually on a breath test, and it's alleged to be your first offense. On a first offense, the maximum is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. That's the most the court can impose if you're found guilty. There is a minimum. The least you can get if you're found guilty is 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. The test score of 13 is over the what's called the per se level under Ohio law, and what that means is the state can be, emphasis not is, can be entitled to the presumption that you're impaired if you test 8 or higher. They have to show compliance with the rules for giving the test in order to get the presumption. And obviously 13 is higher than 8. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're also charged with failure to display plates. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. So that's the 2 charges. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to those charges?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed?
Yes, please.
Are you working?
No, sir.
You have no income?
I have unemployment.
Okay, how much is that?
$500 a week.
Do you have any dependents?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, you're making, even though it's unemployment, you're still making too much for me to appoint a lawyer for you. You'll have to hire a lawyer on your own. Okay, let's see. How about 3 weeks from today, the 28th of April? I think you can have a lawyer by then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your next hearing is going to be April 28th. That's Monday, 3 weeks from today. Be a pretrial. It will be scheduled at 10 a.m. on that day. I'm going to let you sign a signature bond of $1,500. And what that means is you're promising to come to court, you're guaranteeing your own appearance. I sign this document, you say, I'll come to court or I'll pay $1,500 as a penalty for not showing up and you get a warrant. So, as long as you come to court, you won't have to post the money. You are under an automatic license suspension though at this point. Any questions?
Where I'm supposed to go back to work on either this week or next week, I have to have driving privileges if I can get those, please.
I can't, you can talk to your lawyer about it, but the law on Ohio is if you take the test and test over the per se level, automatic license suspension goes into effect at that point.
Yes, sir.
You can talk to your lawyer about it. Okay, April 28th is the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Randall Walker, TRD 25660.
Randall Walker. Randall Walker has been called for, has not appeared, was cited to be in court today at 9 a.m., so there'll be a capias issued for his arrest. To the OSP.
State of Ohio versus Melvin Mitchell, TRC 25650.
So you, Melvin Mitchell.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mitchell, it's alleged on April the 4th at 4:26 a.m. in Union Township that you were operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, and this is alleged to be your first offense.
Yes, sir.
Maximum penalty, therefore, is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. Minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. States alleged you tested over 12 on the breath test. I explained the per se level before. Were you here?
I didn't quite understand when you
Okay,
said
we'll
that.
go over it again. I'm going to drop one of the decimal points. The law in Ohio, and I think just about all the states is, if you take a breath test and test 8 or higher on the breath test, there can be a presumption that you're impaired because you took the test and tested more than 8.
Yes, sir.
To get the presumption, the state of Ohio has to show they complied with the rules for giving the test, like calibrating the machine and that sort of thing. If they do that, there can be a presumption that you're impaired, but only if they show those things. They're saying you tested 12. 12 is higher than 8. So, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And it looks like this is the only charge you have, is operating a vehicle intoxicated, no other charges.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
I do.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting it's true. By doing that, by entering that plea, you waive any right you have to have a trial, to have a lawyer, to make the state prove the charge against you because you're admitting it's true. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to accept your plea. I have a report from the citing officer, so I'm going to read that into the record. And then if, after you hear that, if you want to make a statement or explanation, you can, but you're not required to.
Your Honor, would I have to go to jail today?
Well, you can. I mean, it's a jailable offense. I haven't decided that yet. I haven't even read the report. I got to read the report, then I'll make a decision what the sentence should be.
Yes, sir.
This is actually a report from Lawrence County Sheriff's Office. So there's a citation that says from the Sheriff's Office. On Friday, April the 4th, Corporal Darren Hamlin and I were stationary at Abundant Life Baptist Church on State Route 7 in Proctorville. Passing female motorist traveling east on Route 7 in a white Chevy Suburban stopped in front of us and stated a vehicle in front of her was all over the road. We observed the vehicle as a small blue vehicle traveling the same direction in front of her. Hamlin and I marched on the 7, observed the car driving on State Route 7, then turned right off the 7 into the entrance of the Kroger parking lot. The vehicle came to a stop in a parking space. Hamlin and I followed and parked in a spot near the vehicle. The vehicle was a blue Mazda. Hamlin observed the male remove keys from the ignition, approached the vehicle on the driver's side. The male rolled down his window. Hamlin greeted the driver, told the driver he received a complaint about his driving and asked if he had anything to drink. Hamlin asked if the driver would volunteer to do a test for him, and he agreed. The driver said he had drank a couple of beers Hamlin offered him eye test, which he was not able to do. The Proctorville Police Chief Michael Baden arrived with a portable breath test. The driver volunteered to take a test that showed a result of .12. Hamlin requested a trooper from the Ohio State Highway Patrol. While waiting for the trooper, the driver continued to engage in discussion, stated he and his girlfriend had been to a bar drinking and got into a disagreement, so he left to avoid any problems. Strong odor of alcohol could be smelled from the driver while he spoke. He said it was his intention to park there overnight and sober up. Trooper Sparks arrived at our location, and the interaction was turned over to Trooper Sparks. And I have a report from him too that says, I was dispatched to assist Lawrence County Sheriff's Office with a possible OVI. I was advised that by the Sheriff's Office on scene that motorists had stopped, informed them of a vehicle driving off the road in front of her. When I arrived at 4:38, I observed the driver of the vehicle, Mr. Mitchell. He had watery, bloodshot eyes, slurred speech. Asked him how much he had to drink. He said about 3 beers. And he said they were 12-ounce glasses. He said Michelob Light, Michelob Ultra. Asked him if he had a couple of pictures of anything. He replied, me and her had a couple of pictures of beer and was up there at the bar a little bit. We ate something, played some pool before there was a little bit before we left. I could detect a strong odor of alcohol coming from his person, asking him a series of questions. I administered horizontal gaze and nystagmus. There were 6 clues for impairment. Portable breath test showed a score of 12. Taken a patrol post and given a breath test. The test score on that was .128. Was released to a family member. Okay, Mr. Mitchell, anything you wish to say about this?
I made a mistake by leaving. I driving, I did make a mistake. It's been 16 years since I've been in any kind of trouble. It's been 30 years since I've had DUI. If the court would maybe let me go to the AA and NA meetings instead of jail.
Well, I won't require that. I will require what I have to do is pretty well set by the legislature. They require that you go to what's called a driver intervention program, which is a 3-day program where you have to go stay. I have to make you do that on first offense, or I have to put you in jail. So you don't want to go to jail.
No, sir. It's been 16
years. You have to go to
years.
this 3-day program. And there's one in Lawrence. You can go to any one that's approved by the state of Ohio. There's one in Lawrence County. There's one in Scioto County. The big counties will have multiple ones. You go to one outside of Lawrence County, it's up to you to get the paperwork filed with the court showing you completed it. Yes. And you got, the other thing is they charge different amounts. So you can shop around. I know the one, I believe, in Ross County is cheaper than the one here locally. That's at the store coffee. So it's up to you, but you have to do that or I have to put you in jail.
I'd rather go to intervention.
Absolutely.
Now, it's been 16 years since I've been in trouble, and this has broke me right here.
Anything else you want to tell me about this?
I just made a bad mistake,
Yeah, nowadays, I mean, you were in Huntington, you can get an Uber in Huntington, take you to Chesapeake, it's like 10 to 15 bucks. I mean, that's pretty cheap compared with what this is going to cost you. So,
yes,
so anyway, didn't get hurt, so that's, and hurt anybody else, so that's good. So what I'm gonna do, I pretty much have a sliding scale. The higher you test on your breath test, the higher I make the fine. So I'm gonna make your fine $600. It wasn't extremely high, but it wasn't just over the per se level. It's quite a bit over the per se level. So I'll make it a $600 fine, order you to pay the court costs. You're gonna get a license suspension for 180 days, 6 months. So that started the day of the offense, April 4th. So that'll go through October 1st. You did have proof of insurance, so that's good. I'm gonna give you a 20-day jail sentence, but I'll suspend all of it.
Thank you.
On the condition, you gotta do some things, is suspend the jail sentence. You gotta go to that 3-day school we talked about, driver intervention program. You have to complete that. You have to do 5 days of community service, and we have community service here at the court. May 3rd, you can get 2 days credit for doing 1 day on that day because it's gonna be a township cleanup day.
Okay.
It's actually an easier day because they feed you and it's not that hard.
That'll work.
But you gotta get your community service done. You'll be on probation for 2 years. You'll have a review hearing, which is set for September the 29th.
Come back September 29th.
Yeah, you got all summer to get this done. If you get it done before September 29th, you don't have to come back. Review hearings are a check to see if people did what they're ordered to do.
Yes.
And believe me, I can fill up 3 jails with the people who don't do what they are ordered to do. So just do what you're supposed to and you'll never go to jail.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
I don't blame you. I've never spent the night there, but I've visited the jail several times. Pretty creepy place, so it's a good place to stay out of.
I've been incarcerated before. I know what, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't want you to go to jail. You have every chance to stay out of jail. You'll have to not do what you're supposed to get in jail out of this. Right. If you don't do what you're supposed to, that's my only other option, is make you go to jail.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So that was the only offense you had. Now, you do have proof of insurance. I can give you driving privileges 2 different ways. So listen up, and you decide how you want to do it. I can give you limited driving privileges, and it doesn't cost you anything, but you can only drive for community service, to go to the 3-day school, if you got a job, and any other, do you have any emergency situation you need driving for?
I'm a delivery driver, what I do, and that's it. I have to drive.
You can drive for employment, you can drive.
That's the only thing I need it for.
Okay.
That's how I take care of my
Now,
family.
here's the other way I can give you unlimited driving privileges, and this is, well, I'll say new. It hasn't, it's maybe 5 years they changed this.
It's been a long time.
I can give you unlimited, but you gotta put the blow and go device, the thing you blow into, you gotta put that on your car, and that costs some money. And you have to pay a monthly fee to do it. Not to me, I don't get any of the money.
Yeah,
but you gotta hire this service, and they'll put it on there, and then you can drive anywhere, anytime, but you gotta have that on there, so.
I just need driving for work, all I need.
Okay, well, limited driving privileges. You can get that from your probation officer. You'll go meet with him, he'll give you the driving permit.
Where do I
But it
go?
won't be good until the 19th. The first 15 days after the citation, you can't have any driving privilege. So April the 19th, it'll go into effect.
Where will I go see the probation officer?
He's out in the lobby right now.
Oh, okay.
So when you leave the courtroom, you go out there and talk to him.
Yes, sir.
So your review hearing, this will all be on your paperwork. He'll give you the paperwork. September the 29th, if you lose it, which all kind of people say, well, I lost my paperwork. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. So they get picked up. Say, like, this will never go away. Let's say 2 years from now, you blow this off. I lost my paperwork. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. And then you get stopped for speeding. You're not going to get a ticket. You're going to go to the jailhouse because you got a warrant.
Right.
Okay? This is not just for you. This is for everybody listening. This is the way it works, folks. You can't blow this off. Like I say, it's not like 7th grade math homework. If you don't turn it in, nothing's going to happen. If you don't turn this in, you're going to go to jail eventually. It may take a while, but you're going to go to jail. And don't be surprised when you do go to jail if you don't do what you're supposed to.
I'd rather do what you tell me to do instead of go to jail.
Yeah, staying out of jail, I'm with you. So get this done before September the 29th, and what I started to say, If you lose your paperwork, we still have phones here. You don't have to text the clerks. They're old enough that they will answer the phone. Once we get really young people, they won't answer the phone. You gotta text them, then they'll text you back. We actually have, but for the younger people, we have a website. So if you don't want to talk to anybody on the phone, you can get online and check your case online. So there's no excuse for not knowing what you're supposed to do.
Right, understood.
Okay? Okay, go meet with Mr. Major, and then you're free to go after that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
State of Ohio versus Kaylee Canterbury, CRB 24619.
All right, you're Kaylee Canterbury, and you were supposed to be here for a review on March 31st, it looks like, so a week ago.
Yes, sir. That's my kiddos were out on spring break, and I couldn't get nobody to keep them. They went back today.
Okay, so you came in before a warrant got issued, so that's good. And you have done some of your community service, and paid, most of your fine, you still, you paid it off today.
I paid it off Monday. I was supposed to come in, and then I couldn't get
First,
a,
okay.
yep, so fines are completely paid off, and then I was gonna see actually if I could get put down for the May 3rd, that double day, because I think I only have 3 days left. So I can squeeze in one day before that and then do that one, and I should be done with everything.
Okay.
And then I'm still in the ARC program as well. They're supposed to be sending weekly reports, so I'm still doing that, and it's going good.
Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'll set you for another review hearing. If you get it all done, you don't have to come back.
Now, May 3rd, the community service, does that start at 7:30 as well?
It
Okay.
does. I'll set you for May 30th. That gives you plenty of time. Yours is a newer case. If you get it finished before then, you don't have to be here.
Okay, so do the 3 days, and then everything's completed?
Yes. yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
perfect.
May 30th,
And if not, it'll be-
at 9 a.m.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Terrica Patton, CRB 18485.
This is, actually should be a pretrial, and Mr. Smith is our attorney. She was supposed to be here on March 28th, and it's out to appear. So, do you want to have talk with her?
Judge, there's a report, it looks pretty good.
She's at New Life for Code.
She is, Judge, and they've got a report.
Okay, let's take a look at it. She just started there on March 28th.
Roger.
Yeah, I was there, and my twin sister had gotten sick, so I had to leave and go home and take care of her for a couple of weeks, and then I went right back, and they drug tested me, and I was clean and everything.
Okay. All right. This was a misdemeanor possession, I guess that's why, I'm assuming if she completes, the state would be going to dismiss. We haven't sentenced her or anything on this.
That was my note, Judge, yes, that was my note.
Okay, so I'll withdraw the warrant. Might have gotten, I don't know if I got issued yet or not, I should have done. Okay. I'll make a note to withdraw the warrant. Set it.
I did complete
About a
also.
month out.
Be fine, Judge. I could do the 5th or 9th of May.
Let's do the 5th, May 5th.
I also did complete OVP.
I saw something in the file about that. Okay, next hearing, May 5th, 10 o'clock for pretrial.
Thank you, Judge. We're getting closer to close.
Okay.
We're getting closer, but we're not quite there yet.
State of Ohio versus Vet Christian, TRC 25661.
Ma'am, are you Beth Lynn Christian?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Christian, it's alleged April the 7th at 1:13 a.m. in Union Township, you were operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs, and that you refused to take tests, and that this would be your first offense.
Yes, sir.
First offense, the maximum is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. This looks like the only charge you have. Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the charge against you?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to it?
I would like to plead no contest.
If you enter a no contest plea, that really just says, I'm not fighting this charge, I'm agreeing I can be found guilty without a trial and a lawyer. It really doesn't make that much difference unless there was a wreck where you might get sued civilly.
Yes, sir.
So if you're not sure what to do, you probably should enter a not guilty plea, because a no contest is not going to make much difference in this case. Do you understand that, what I'm telling you?
Yes, sir. Not guilty.
Do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
I would not qualify.
Okay, so you want to hire your own lawyer then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How much time do you think you need? I'm setting cases April the 28th or after that, so.
Probably after that, just so that I can get everything together, please.
Okay. Mondays or Fridays?
Fridays would be better.
May the 9th?
Let me make sure I don't work that day. Yes, sir, May the 9th is fine.
May the 9th will be your next hearing. Be a pretrial at 10 o'clock. Not guilty plea is there for you. Putting down that you will hire an attorney. So be here May the 9th, 10 a.m. unless your lawyer tells you they've made arrangements for a different date.
Okay.
You can sign a signature bond of $1,000. That means you're signing a piece of paper saying I promise to come to court or I'll pay $1,000 and you get a warrant for not showing up. So just show up. You don't have to post any money. That's all. My guilty plea is there for you.
Thank you.
Okay. That finishes the arraignments we have. We're ready to start pretrial.
Pretrial to the courtroom now.
We'll wait on paperwork. State of Ohio versus Sean Frechette, TRC 25474 A and B.
This is Mr. Delauder's case, and it's set a pretrial program.
Your Honor, I believe the state intends to nolly the case. It's pending in common pleas court, same case.
From the face of it, it looks like it could have been filed as a felony.
And it's been indicted.
Yeah, he was indicted, Your Honor.
All right, so you want, we need to nolly the misdemeanor, or is it already been indicted also?
I haven't actually seen the indictment. I just got called about it late last week.
We can nolly them both, and if you need to take it then.
Yes.
Okay, both charges are nollied.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Michael Henson, TRC 2578.
Mr. DeWaters' case set for pretrial.
Your Honor, we attempted to enter a plea to this back on March 17th, but the top screen wasn't back yet, so we delayed it to today. We do have the top screen back at this point. Do you have it in your file?
I do not.
May I approach? I'll give you a copy of it. Judge, it revealed what we expected, which were Mr. Henson's prescriptions for Suboxone and the gabapentin. He did not have an active prescription for the Xanax, so that showed positive in his screen as well.
So how do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, he intended to change his plea of guilty.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to make a statement to the court if you wish. Do you have anything you want to say?
No, sir.
State you have a recommendation.
Your Honor, this is a first offense. It's my understanding that Mr. Henson is a veteran, and normally we would be requesting that in lieu of an actual imposition of jail that he attend a 3-day driving school. But I kind of thought that maybe he would rather go to the VA and avail himself of their services for a while to make sure he's okay. And then that way we would be able to ask to waive that requirement of a 3-day driving school.
Your Honor, he is an honorably discharged Army veteran. He is currently getting some treatment, but it's not at the VA, it's at King's Daughters Medical Center. I'm not sure why that is instead of the VA, just insurance reasons? Or?
No, I'm a supervisor at the VA, and
you're actually working at the VA?
I see over some patients, so it was kind of a conflict of work and personal life.
So he elected to go to the King's Daughters for that reason. I think I kind of understand the reasoning there.
Yeah, that makes sense too, but we just want to make sure he's okay.
Okay. Well, ordinarily there would be a requirement to go to the driver intervention program, so I think that should still be enforced.
Well, he is, I guess we would want him to decide if he wanted to report back here a few times to make sure he's following through with the treatment he's already engaged in lieu of the 3-day driving school. But if you'd rather do the 3-day driving school, then we'd be okay with that too.
And Mr. Henson's okay with whatever you prefer in that regard. He'll do the school if you want him to. If you would prefer to see updates from King's Daughters, he's okay with that too.
Well, we'll just have him do the driver intervention program.
Okay.
I'll impose a $500 fine. Order to cost be paid. 6-month license suspension, which is going to start today. What kind of driving purposes?
For work purposes, Judge, he works at the VA. Limited driving privileges, yes.
Okay, he can have limited driving privileges for work, community service, div school. Review hearing will be September 29th. At 9 a.m. 5 days community service, 2 years of probation. He's to check in with Mr. Major, his probation officer, today before he leaves the court.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
So don't leave it.
State of Ohio versus Joshua Group, TRC 24-2348 A and B.
Your Honor, on this one, I have in my notes that he was already sentenced on misdemeanor charges. But there was a firearm in his car when he got pulled over. Mr. Heald was willing to dismiss that charge on forfeiture of the firearm. However, he wanted to wait to make sure Mr. Grube was doing well in treatment at task. The last update I have is from February 24th, which suggests he is doing well. Mr. Grube thinks they may have faxed another one into the court in the last couple of days.
I had him fax it this morning. To here, to the fax number on the business card. 3547.
No, I meant, is it from this task of Southeast Ohio?
Yes.
Okay, my notes were, he has to do everything that he's ordered to do in order to get 24-743 dismissed. I don't see that there's been anything paid on the fines.
I paid a $200 payment this morning.
Okay.
And then I finished community service, and I have one counseling session left with task, which is next Thursday.
Where'd you do your community service?
Here.
He did do it here, there's nothing.
All right.
I can't say that it is for sure finished, but I do know he's been there several days.
Okay, so he's gonna need some more time then to finish it.
Yeah, yes, yeah, that's fine, Judge. How much longer do you think you're going to get everything?
I only really, my counseling is next Thursday, so I guess that's the latest I would need. I can pay the rest of the fines by then.
You will?
You don't, these are down as reviews, you don't necessarily have to know them.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
He doesn't have to know.
Okay.
No, I understand, Your Honor. You told me that the last time on the record, but I just wanted to.
The felony charge is still pending, though. But the gun charge.
Yes, that's correct. 24-743 is not dismissed yet. Okay, that's true. All right, so let's set it for May 23rd or around that time. What's your schedule?
He's telling me he'll have everything done within the next couple of weeks. Would it be okay if we set it for April 28th? I've got another hearing up here on that day, and if he can actually get everything done, that way I can be here. I know you told me I didn't have to be, but with that felony still pending, I would prefer to be. Can you be here on April 28th?
Is that a Monday? Yeah.
Can you get everything done by then?
We'll just have counseling and fines.
What was the date?
April 28th, if you're not too busy. He says he can get the fine paid in full and get that last counseling session done. It's scheduled for this Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Okay, that's fine. That's 3
Okay.
weeks.
Okay.
April 28th will be the next one.
All right, thank you, Al.
Would be a preliminary hearing and a review.
All right.
And we also like to have a report from task.
Yes, we need I don't have a written report from him.
Okay, they were supposed to have sent something this morning. He said he was going to
Well,
fax.
get it before the day of the hearing.
Okay.
Get it
Look
yourself.
around. How many cases we have? Do you want to send it in the day of the hearing?
Try to get it yourself and bring, yeah. Judge, I'll have him get it himself and we'll bring it to you.
Yeah, very good.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks. You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Ricky May, CRB 25-185 A and B.
Mr. DeWaters' case set for pretrial.
You're okay right now. So, Your Honor, and I've spoken with Mr. DeLauder about this, that we are going to, I want to speak to this young lady at greater length before we decide if we need trial or not. So, we'd like to reschedule if we can.
We don't have any objection to that, Judge.
Want to do that 28th day?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. Okay, next hearing will be pretrial on April 28th.
Oh, Your Honor, he's telling me, what's it for?
Child custody. Just a review through. No.
What time?
I'd have to check. I think it's 9:30.
In the morning?
Yeah. You'll be handling it.
Well, he's got, in Soda County?
Yeah.
He's got a hearing over his children on that day in Soda County.
Okay.
Maybe, does any other, is May 5th or 12th? Any Monday in May, I'm good.
May 5th?
Sure.
All right. May 5th will be the next hearing for pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Ashley Shaw, CRB 2532.
This is set for pretrial today. Mr. McDonald is representing Ms. Shaw.
Yes, Your Honor. Last time we were here, we entered a new protective order that would allow Ms. Shaw and her daughter, the alleged victim in this case, to have some family counseling time together. That's been going well. The juvenile case is set for trial on the 17th, so we figured that we would just reset this for a time to come back after that is resolved.
Okay, Mr. Hill, do you agree with that?
That is what we'd like to do, Your Honor.
Okay, well, the 8th, we could do it the 18th, the very next day.
That would work fine with me, Your Honor.
Okay. We set it for, next hearing will be April 18 for pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Courtney Corbin, CRB 24614.
Mr. Smith's case set for pretrial. Courtney Corbin. Yes. Corbin's at Bethesda. She's completed completed and now going to sober living.
Yes, and she's currently holding a job and she's doing well.
Your Honor, this was is a domestic violence charge that was originally a cross-filing, and the other party was Mr. Mead, and we dismissed his case quite some time ago. We intended to dismiss this case once we felt that Ms. Corbin had reached a level of completion of the program such that we felt like her situation had improved, and I think at this point it sounds like she's gotten that far. So we're willing to go ahead and dismiss the case today based on her completion of the program at Bethesda.
All right, and that's without cost then?
What is the other guy? The other person paid cost?
Christopher May.
Yeah.
He was dismissed. That was already dismissed on Christopher May.
Yeah, I just didn't know if he paid costs. We didn't say anything about costs, so we won't ask for costs.
Okay. Case is knowledge then, without cost.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Congratulations.
State of Ohio versus Adria Price, CRB 24693, CRB 2557.
This is Mr. Smith's case for pre-trial.
Yes, sir.
There was an email about the memorandum of understanding with whatever they call themselves now.
Yeah.
It used to be court chronic.
I still call them court chronic, Judge, but it sounds like it's been performed, and I think we're just waiting for the results right now.
Oh, so she did get the evaluation?
She did. Yes, here, April 3rd, last Thursday.
Sounds about right.
I think Thursday, so we're at a point where, and I don't know how long that will be. Hopefully, maybe a couple, 3 weeks, we could come back and
I
have
would
it.
say a couple of weeks, maybe the 21st would be the appropriate date, maybe you come back.
That should be okay, Judge. Let me double check real quick. Yes, I'm available.
Okay, next hearing is April 21st. Mr. Smith, if you would remind me to talk about this, and Mr. Hill can be, well, you want to approach, probably should just do it right now. When we had our discussion, we called that Okay. April 21st will be the next hearing at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Charlie Adkins, CRB 2588, A, B, C, and D.
Your Honor, I believe there's a co-defendant in this case also.
Tasha Adkins.
Mr. Stiers' case, Tasha Atkins.
State of Ohio versus Tasha Atkins, CRB 2584 A and B.
Your Honor, we spoke to the prosecutor about this. We're going to need to set this again to get the discovery in the case. It looks like there's some possible video and pictures that we need to at least address and see what we're going to do with them.
Your Honor, an offer has been made, but we're not at a point where Ms. Atkins, not at a point where we're ready to accept the offer. Further negotiation would be appropriate. I think this is probably going to be a situation where we're going to need all three work together, Mr. Stratton, Mr. Hill, and myself. So whatever date we set Mr. Stratton's case for, I would ask for continuance of that same date. We would waive time constraints to accommodate that.
Well, the next 3 Mondays are okay. Any of those dates work?
First part of
Into
May.
May?
Yeah, first week of May.
Does Monday or Friday matter to you guys?
Does it?
I'm unavailable the 18th and the 5th, but otherwise I'm available all the upcoming court dates.
In May?
I'm sorry, May 5th and April 18th I'm unavailable, but other than that, the court dates up through May look like they're clear for me.
May 9th?
May 9th, yes.
I'm here that day, Your Honor.
Next hearing will be May 9th for pretrial, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Don Goldcamp, TRD 2562 A and B.
Mr. Stratton's case, set for pretrial.
Your Honor, she has resolved all her license issues. Got the license back. And so we'll,
She's reinstated.
yep, she's reinstated, yes. It was registration and a suspended license. You have your license? I will.
Did she get her tags renewed also?
Yes, sir.
She did, Your Honor.
Mr. Hill?
We don't take any position on it, Your Honor.
Well, they don't give me any kind of basis for the stop or anything, so I'm okay with the dismissal if the state wants to dismiss it.
Do you need to see your license, Your Honor?
I can't make any probable cause determination. You can check Mr. Hill.
See if I have anything more.
I wasn't aware of anything. Was there?
Yeah, I don't have a narrative either.
Case will be null.
It's been dismissed.
Congratulations, man.
I'm sorry, I just left it there.
State of Ohio versus Michael Clay, CRB 20-1023, CRB 18796, CRB 18251.
Now, approach, Your Honor.
Yes.
It's just let me get paid for your case. Don't be, thank you.
Good report.
Well, now he is in treatment right now. And the question's gonna be, do we want to see this go good, right? That's number one. And you all work together. Okay.
you have a monitor on?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I've been speaking with the alleged victim here and just talked a little bit about the fact that Mr. Clay is in treatment, and that may or may not resolve things as far as she's concerned, but it certainly is a step in the right direction for him. So we want him to continue with his treatment and be successful.
Okay, at what point will there be a decision made then about how you want to go forward? And this is on the last case, I'm assuming, 2010-23? Is that the case number?
Yes, and that's, part of it is that these cases are kind of old. There is a resisting arrest charge that in my mind never gets resolved by time or counseling. As far as the domestic violence charges, they do go back quite a ways, but we want him to do well in treatment. It may be that we'll insist on resolving it with either a plea or a trial at some point, but right now we're leaving that open to the possibility that his improvement will be enough to satisfy us. Probably not with the resisting arrest charge, but.
Mr. Stein.
Your Honor, working toward getting these things resolved is always where we're kind of what we try to do here, Your Honor. So I think that's good. We can figure out the details of that as we go. He's done well so far. He is on a monitor. I notice he's at supportive housing level, so I don't know if at this point, are you working? No, I'm still in the first phase. Okay, how close to the first phase is he?
Probably within 30 days.
Okay. He's going to get to the point where the monitor's going to start hindering us. I don't think we're there yet, but I'd like to either, if the court's comfortable taking the monitor off today, that's fine. If not, I'd like to come back fairly soon so that we can maybe readdress that at a time when we can keep him moving through his programming.
I plan on to finish the program.
Mr. Hill?
That's what we want to see. We want to see him do well. I think that the monitor is still appropriate at this time.
Okay, let's come back. 1st of May, what's your schedule then?
May 2nd, I'm available, Your Honor.
May 2nd will be the next hearing.
Gotcha.
10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Mark Daniels, TRC 241469 A, B, and C, TRC 192674.
Mr. Steyer's case, pre-trial.
Your Honor, this is one that I looked at, kind of the possibility of maybe getting figured out without having to file for discovery. It looks like I'm going to need to do that, so I'd like to set this back fairly soon. I can file my discovery advance tomorrow, and the state usually gets them back to me pretty quickly, so a few weeks. And we'll waive time constraints, of course. I'm unavailable on the 18th of this month and the 5th of next month, but otherwise I'm available on all the upcoming dates.
May 9th.
May 9th, Your Honor.
This one right there.
Mark Daniels. And just as a reminder, he has things he needs to work on from his prior case in the intervening time, 1926-74.
So, yeah, you might want to see about getting in for some, is it community service or fines, I'm assuming, Your Honor?
I'd say both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. And there was a day coming up, he was saying, where there's gonna be double time. May 3rd. If you come on May 3rd, you're gonna get double credit. So, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what day did we set this on? May 9th?
State of Ohio versus Kayla Harris, TRD 21-1692, CRB 21-209.
Mr. Steyer's case set for pretrial.
When I was last out there, she hadn't checked in, but I haven't updated that.
Kayla Harris. Kayla Harris has been called, has not appeared. There were warrant issued in 7 days.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Johnson, CRB 2578.
Mr. Steyer's case pretrial.
Your Honor, I don't think we're at a place where we're going to have a meeting of the minds at this point. It may be worth going ahead and setting this for trial.
Okay.
I don't know what days you're looking at for trial, so.
May 5th would be a good date. I'm not going to be here. Judge Cremines could hear it.
I'm actually not going to be here either, Your Honor.
May the 9th?
May 9th is, I am going to be here.
May 9th.
Go ahead and be here at 10 that day.
So set it for trial at noon.
But you be here at 10, please. Yes.
Now, who has, which girl of the Wesley and,
I have Wesley, and I don't know who has William.
okay, which one is the veteran?
Wesley is a veteran.
Okay. Let me send you, so that's the one you have, right?
Yes.
I got a message about him from Amanda Rayburn, the VA rep.
Yes.
Now, so I'm going to forward it to you.
Thank you.
She needs some information about him to see, to check on his eligibility.
Okay, I'll see what I can find out. Oh, wait. I'm going to bring up the phone again. Okay, Your Honor, there's another issue on this case is the state has Mr. Johnson's phone. We'd like to get that back. Raised that issue before, I don't know. if the state's saying it has evidentiary value, they let me know that, but so far, it's just, I think they just have it.
There's an ongoing investigation.
So you're taking the position that it has evidentiary value?
It does.
Okay, well, I can't get it back then. Thank you. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Vicky Price, CRB 24-493, CRB 24-451.
Mr. Steyer represents Vicky Price. It's my understanding, got a judgment entry ready.
I'd like for the court, obviously, to review it to make sure I haven't left anything out.
Okay. All right, so just for the record, she's at Appalachian Behavioral Health in Athens. Has not been restored, but the time frame for the prosecution is expiring.
May I bring this forward, Your Honor?
Yes. So, and we discussed this with the representative from the hospital on Friday. If the case is dismissed, which I'm going to sign an entry dismissing it, then they're going to proceed with a civil commitment there. So she won't, it's my understanding, she will not be discharged from the hospital. She still is, in their estimation, they need the services, and they will continue to give her services under a civil commitment rather than on this criminal hold. So this matter will be dismissed.
Thank you.
They do have, sir, and one of the things they will do, we were informed, they're going to keep you posted, like if they, for some reason, decide to release her, you will be notified by the hospital.
And we notified the hospital by email following our phone conference on Friday, but I intend to follow up, make sure that he has the contact information as well.
Okay, yeah, very good. All right, so the cases here are dismissed, and she will continue with treatment under civil matter.
Your Honor, would I just see her then as a lawyer?
Yes.
I'll have Jasmine give you that information.
State of Ohio versus Aaron Wenzel, CRB 24-27.
Mr. Steyer's case set for pretrial. Aaron Wenzel.
He had not checked in last time I was out there.
Aaron Wenzel, come into court. He failed to appear back in March and he got arrested then, it looks like, and served 2 days in jail. Now, there was a payment on court costs, it looks like. I don't know if that was part of the arrangement.
Let me look back at my notes on my calendar. I think this was one, yeah, this was a case that was going to be dismissed upon costs.
Okay.
So it may be.
Costs have been paid now.
Then.
Were paid mid-March 14th.
Then I would ask that the case be dismissed at this time, Your Honor.
State still agreeable?
Yes, Your Honor.
Case dismissed.
State of Ohio versus Clarence Wright Jr., CRA 25-191.
Mr. Wright has a warrant out of Cabell County. Did you appear over there, sir?
I did. They gave me that. They couldn't find anything. I showed up to the jail, the courthouse, the police department.
Okay. The state want to check and see. I mean, they had a warrant out standing on this.
I can have somebody check. I wasn't aware of this. I don't know who this individual is.
Okay, just have a seat, sir. We'll check it, and we'll recall you once we do the check.
State of Ohio versus Kalina Stapleton, TRC 25-245 A and B.
Mr. Morford's case set for pre-trial.
You're still dark. Do you have a report?
Do you have any results on this?
We do, Your Honor, and this was a urine screen for alcohol, and it came up .359 grams per 100 million milliliters. So that is well over the limit for a high score. So this would be a high score first offense.
Yeah, let me do the ratio if I can remember how to do that. Let's see.
The limit is .238. Plus or
My
minus.
calculation is equivalent to .25.
Oh,
My ratio,
I see what you're saying.
I think it's 1.4 for, well, I think that's correct, but may need to check that, but it is high.
Yeah, .238 is the limit for low score, so this is well over the low score.
How do you wish to proceed, Mr. Morford?
Judge, I'd like to leave her where she is. She's at King's Daughters Recovery Center now. I'd like for her to complete treatment before we dispose of this.
Is that outpatient, inpatient, what is that?
Outpatient, Your Honor. She does not have a report with her today.
I don't have any reports. Well, we can come back, but at some point we'll have to deal with the legal case.
Understood, Judge.
Now, it's my understanding she also went to ARC for a short stay there. I don't know what that was, and maybe it was referred to King's Daughters or something like that. What we would like to see is if she wanted to continue that, and it was in a program that the court felt was acceptable and provided us with reports, we would, at a later time, want to revisit the issue of whether the 3 days in jail should be imposed. If she wanted to plead today, we'd ask for her to be sentenced according to the statute, and then delay the imposition of the jail sentence and let her finish her treatment.
Are you good with that? Huh? Does that work? That's what I'm trying to do.
Mr. Morford?
Judge, we're okay with doing that. Maybe we want to delay sentencing until in the future.
I can get those reports.
Well, what I've been doing is just going ahead and sentencing, just delaying the imposition of the jail time until we see if she completes. And when I talk about completion, I've changed it up. It's not just completing treatment. You got to do your community service, you got to pay your fine. If you want to avoid the jail time, do everything you're ordered to do, not just a part of it. Okay?
She understands that, Judge, and we're willing to interchange a plea.
Is that correct, Ms. Stapleton? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to make a statement to me if you want to before I sentence you. Do you have anything you want to say? You're not required to, but you can say something if you want.
I'm working on my problem, Your Honor.
Okay. That's what I think everybody wants.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll impose a $700 fine because it's a high test score.
Okay.
Order you pay the court costs. you get a 6-month license suspension starting today. $20 days in jail, 17 suspended. Uh, 5 days community service, 2 years level 4 probation. I'm going to reserve on whether I require you to do the jail time and the driver intervention program. If I'm convinced you've gone to an extensive counseling session and dealt with your problem, then I think the state would be agreeable to you not going to jail for 3 days and not doing the driver intervention program. But the burden's going to be on you to convince me, and you got to pay your fines and do everything.
Right.
A strict reading of the law says I'm supposed to give you 3 days in jail and make you go to the driver intervention program. But I'd rather see you get clean and stay clean, and if you're going to more extensive counseling accomplishes that, I'm okay with you not going to jail and not going to the dip school, and I think the state is too. I'm not going to take that off the table until you convince me that you are clean and going to be clean, and that you do everything else that you're ordered to do. So I used to like to take it off the table after people finish treatment. Then they would blow off their fines and court costs and not do their community service. Well, yeah, that's gratitude for you. Took jail off the table, and now they're not going to do the other stuff that they're supposed to do. So you got to do it all if you want to avoid jail, and it's worth avoiding jail. So you'll need to meet with Mr. Major about your probation and your first review hearing, and I need reports from King Sauter as to what you're doing on your treatment. I'll set your first hearing for May 30th for review at 9 o'clock. So you've got some community service to do. May the 3rd is a double day. You get 2 days credit for 1 day, so that would be a good day to come out and do one of your community service. That's a Saturday, 7:30 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Right.
State of Ohio versus Hunter Tooley, CRB 24-385 A and B, CRB 24-329, CRA 24-328, CRB 24-292, CRB 23-147.
Landefeld is on teleconference. We'll go to his case next. Hunter Tooley is with the Counseling Center.
Was with Counseling Center, Your Honor.
Was with the left, I think.
Yes, the very next day that his monitor came off, he left.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't know if I should say this or not, but I want to, in my last term, Judge, so what can they do to me? He'll be back. He won't leave. He won't leave permanently. He'll leave for a while, but he'll always come back. We'll have him eventually. So we'll deal with him. I issue warrants for him for leaving treatment and not appearing today. But just when you slightly forget about him, he'll show up and have a new charge, and we'll deal with this then. So. All right, go ahead and call Judge Landefeld, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Justin Lagarde, CRB 24-817.
Are we?
Good morning. I'm Judge Dave Manfeld, retired as state by assignment, and I apologize. I was not aware of this. It was not on the calendar, so I'm sorry that I didn't get just got back from the gym, believe it or not. But we're here today, I believe, on a pre-trial in this matter, is that correct?
We are, sir. And at this point, the state has made an offer. It's not something that we're interested in pursuing at this time, so I think we need to get a trial date. I don't know if you want to do that on an ordinary court day, or if you'd like to do it on a different day. I don't know. I don't know where you'd be coming from.
I'm coming from Lancaster, so it's a little bit over a 2-hour drive for me, and so we can set the trial. Is this going to be a jury trial, or?
No, I don't believe we would be doing a jury trial, just a bench trial. Considering the distance, though, then it might be worth going ahead and doing one more pre-trial so that you don't have to drive all the way down here. If we can have one more shot at getting things worked out, I wasn't aware of the distance.
Oh, no, that's fine. Well, just for the record, what is the offer on this?
The offer that's been made is, I believe, 30 days in jail, suspend 25.
Okay.
In Your Honor, Mr. Steyer indicated that he would bring a counter offer, so we're waiting to hear from that. And also, I want to make sure that there's a video. Do you have the video?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe I did.
So I don't know if I don't think there's any other discovery issues that we need to address.
Okay. So we're good on discovery. Do you want to set up for another pre-trial then?
I think we might as well go one more pre-trial. Like I said, I wasn't aware of the distance involved. You could certainly, I guess you could do a trial by video as well if you wanted to, but I figure at least a pre-trial you can do by video and save yourself the drive if we get this worked out.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to do a video pre-trial that saves, Lawrence County money, and obviously, if we can accomplish something at the pre-trial, that's fine. So, when would you anticipate doing this?
We are here on Mondays and Fridays. There's a few days coming up that I'm not available, but we can make something work on a Monday or a Friday. Would be pretty easy because Mr. Hill will be here, I'll be here, and the people who know how to run the video system will be here.
Okay, so you want to set it out for about 30 days? Does that sound like a plan?
That does, and I would ask for May 9th if we're going to do that. That's a Friday. Are Fridays okay with you?
Yeah, Fridays. Let me check my calendar here. Unfortunately, everything's on my telephone. I'll try to get there. Let's see, May 9th, you said?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, I am available on May 9th, so what time do you want to do it?
We have court at 10. We can do what we did today, though. I'm speaking for Judge Capper when I say this. I guess he can say if this is accurate. I think we can just have y'all and do this real quick and then give the bench back to him. So 10, 10:30.
Okay, why don't we get at 10 o'clock on the 9th? And we'll do it by Zoom. Okay, May 9th at 10 o'clock. Okay, I've got it down, and we'll try to get it all taken care of then. Sound like a plan?
It does. Thank you, Your Honor.
And I'm asking for a time waiver too.
And we would waive time to accomplish this. I believe that's continuous.
If you need me to sign anything as far as an entry, I'm here today, so I'm happy to do that. So just send it to my email and we'll get it taken care of.
Thank you.
All right, you all have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Back May 9th. Okay, we're going to go to the jail now for some teleconference hearings here.
State of Ohio versus Tanner DePaulo, CRA 25199.
And, sir, are you Tanner, is it DePaulo, is that how you pronounce it, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm Judge Capper, Mr. DePaulo, and let me go over your rights with you first. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You do make statements. It's on the record. They can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. And you have a right to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
The allegation is that there's a warrant for you in another jurisdiction. It's within Ohio, but it's not in Lawrence County or a county that touches Lawrence County. So it's in Morrow County. It's alleged there's a warrant for your arrest on receiving stolen property and obstructing official business. And we have faxed to us a copy of the warrant to arrest signed by the clerk of the Common Pleas Court in Morrow County. So what happens on these, it's kind of like an extradition, but it's within the state of Ohio, not out of state. So it's called a Rule 4 hearing. If you're sought, if a county wants you in their jurisdiction that doesn't touch the county where you're located, which Morrow County does not touch Lawrence County, then you have a right to a hearing to make sure they're getting the right person, that they're not snatching the wrong Tanner DePaulo and sending him halfway across the state when there's no reason to.
I'd like to waive that hearing.
Okay, you can waive that hearing and agree to go to Morrow County. Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, they don't tell me what they want as a bond, and then my understanding of Ohio law is I must set a bond for you unless it's a non-bondable offense, which you're not charged with a non-bondable offense. So I'm going to set bond at $5,000 cash or surety. So that means if you got $5,000 in cash, you can put it with the clerk here at my court, and as long as you show up in Morrow County, the whole $5,000 would be refunded to you once we get word that you showed up in Morrow County. If you can't come up with $5,000 on your own, you can use a bail bondsman. You got to pay them their fee. Then they're on the hook for $5,000 if you don't show up in Morrow County. Do you want to try to post bond, or you want me? If you say I can't post bond, then I'm just going to tell Morrow County to come get you, and I'm going to give them a reasonable time frame in which to do that.
I'm going to try to post bond.
You want to try to post bond? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we'll have a bail bondsman get in touch with you, but here's the thing. If you're going to try to post bond, I'm not going to tell Morrow County to come get you, because I'm not going to have them pass you on 23 somewhere. They're going up there and they're coming here. So I'm not going to tell them to come get you till we find out whether you're going to post bond or not. When do you think you can find out whether you can post bond?
Is my phone here? Excuse me 1 minute. I don't even know if I don't have the, it would be 500, right? Is it available on 500 and some change?
That's usually the case, yes.
Well, I wouldn't have that right now, so if you want to just tell Lawrence County to come get me, and I'll be.
Okay, I didn't want you to, because you're just going to be sitting here waiting, and if we come back in a week and you're still sitting here, you just kind of wasted that time when you could have got up there and started dealing with this.
Yeah, it's good to tell them that I'm ready.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
All right. So I'm going to say you can't post bond, is what you're telling me. I'm going to order them to come get you, and I'm going to give them a week.
Okay.
So they're to pick you up. Next week is the 14th. I'm giving them till 8 a.m. next Monday morning. And then that way I'm putting you on my docket next Monday morning at 10 a.m. If you're still in the jail, and hopefully you won't be. If everything goes the way it should, you'll already be in Morrow County by next Monday morning. I have had things go wrong before, so that's why I do it this way. So if you're still sitting back there in the jail somewhere, I want to know about it next Monday morning at 10 o'clock, and then I'm going to deal with you then and figure out what happened, why you're still here.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, that's all then.
Thank you.
So this will need to be, the waiver will need to be faxed to the jail. And he's on the docket here for the 14th as a pretrial.
State of Ohio versus William Earls, CRA 25-187, CRB 25-188, CRB 24-788.
This is the Workers case.
She left.
And there has been a request for an evaluation. I think that needs to be ordered by common pleas.
We'd like to get him common pleas, Judge.
Okay. So you're going to waive to,
I don't see any other way to do it, Judge.
well, we can have a preliminary.
We could have a preliminary hearing, but I think the state's got enough evidence to sustain its burden.
All right, so you're waiving.
Yes, Your Honor.
Common pleas.
No, we're not waiving anything.
We're going to get a preliminary hearing, Judge.
Not waiving anything. I don't want to waive any of my rights.
All
I
right,
need all my rights to have done, have committed a crime.
so our victim was here, but she had to get back to work.
You can get her back.
I don't know. Try.
Well, here's another way we could, well, he has a bond up on the other case. He's already posted a bond on the misdemeanor that's pending, so. But I guess, thinking this through, since he committed allegedly another offense, I can modify that bond. So you can nolly this to the grand jury and I can put a new bond, but if he posts that bond, he's gonna
All right.
get out.
So the bond that he has up is on 24-788,
Correct.
and he was pled in GRI and incompetent on that charge, and that's pending?
Yes.
I guess on both he was.
Yes, I filed one, and I think Mr. Smith, when he's covering for me Friday, filed one as well, Your Honor.
Well, we can put a protection order on the other case. So we're going to need to have, if there's not a protection order on 24-788, we would be asking for one. Is it the same person? Oh, it's a different victim.
Yeah, that's the neighbor.
James Miller, yes, neighbor.
All right.
Or you can get her back here.
Well, or we could just nolly the 25 CRA 187, keep the
188.
keep 188 pending for the time being.
That's the one protection or something.
Yeah, we'll just do that. And then once we have 187 in the, we can present them both.
Okay. So 187 is nolly to the grand jury. 188 is still pending, or bond will remain the same on 188.
Oh, bond?
It is not.
Mr. Catherine?
No. Don't let him unmute. Okay, so grand jury just met though, didn't it?
Yes.
That's going to
Be a month. Probably.
set it for another hearing for May 19th on both matters.
Good here.
Okay. May the 19th will be the next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Cody McDonald, CRB 25-190, CRB 13-338, CRB 12-11.
This is Mr. Morford's case also, Cody McDonald, pre-trial on 25-190 and pre-trial and review on the old cases.
Looks like that didn't roll us, didn't it?
This is a theft offense from Walmart.
My notes.
So this is the strangulation and the domestic violence on her mom. So the domestic stays here. And the strangulation gets to Jackie. Oh gosh, these are all the same. That's why I was texting right now. Because we might not get to Jackie yet. Because the next hearing is May 9th for you, so we probably need to keep the file here. Tell her there's one that might be coming her way on the girls, but we need to keep it for May 9th retrial.
Yeah, we need to keep the file.
And then after May 9th, because we won't mind grand jury.
May 19th.
Oh, it's May 19th.
Yes.
Because we still think of it.
How you wish to proceed.
Judge, I don't know what his plan is. I probably would ask you to recall it when we call him.
Okay, case will be recalled later in the docket.
Judge, with respect to Hunter Tooley, his grandmother called my office and said he could not get out due to the high water.
Okay, he's got 7 days for warrant issues.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jerry Morrison, CRB 25-200.
Okay, there's a new charge for Mr. Morrison. You're Jerry Morrison?
Yes.
Mr. Morrison, I'm Judge Capper. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, it's on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail, to make the state of Ohio prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Not really. What am I being charged with?
Menacing. But that's not what I'm asking if you understand.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
Yes, sir.
The charge against you is menacing, and you don't have to agree with it, but you need to understand it. It may not be true. The state's alleging that in Union Township on April the 4th of 2025, you knowingly caused Hannah White to believe you would cause physical harm to her person or property. That's menacing. Carries a maximum penalty of 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
And how do you wish to plead to it?
Guilty.
If you enter a guilty plea, you're admitting it's true. You're waiving your rights to a trial and to have a lawyer. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I've got an affidavit. I don't know if you've got more than that.
Oh, I may have more, it's probably exactly the same thing. Yeah, it looks like the same thing.
Okay, you want to read it then?
Yes, Your Honor. This is Corporal Orsbon from the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office, and he says that on April 4th, 2025, I was dispatched to 21 Township Road, 1095, and that is in, it's a Chesapeake address. For a neighbor dispute, upon arriving, a female was outside named Hannah Audrea White, who stated that her neighbor was screaming at the kids, cussing and calling them names, making threatening gestures. As Hannah was explaining what was going on, Jerry Morrison was on his back porch screaming and cussing. He was not scared, and you know what I'm going to, I don't know what this means. He was not scared, and you know what I'm going to do, you just wait. I told Hannah to wait and let me go talk to Jerry, and I would bring her a statement form to fill out. I walked over to see Jerry Morrison and asked him what was going on. Jerry stated, I guess you want me down there. I told Jerry it would be best if he came off the porch and stepped down to talk to me. Jerry stated, F you, I am coming upon Jerry getting down to me. I asked him if he had anything in his pockets, and he did not mind coming to the car as he was having trouble standing. Jerry stated that he had tried a lot to drink and that he was fine. He was fine, dumbass. This is not easy to read. Jerry stated that he would take the stuff from his pocket. He threw them down on the ground and stated, you are happy, honey, you effing dumbass. Jerry pulled away and clenched his fist and took a step as he was going to hit me. I told Jerry that it would not be good and to think about it before he tries to hit me. Jerry stated F you and pulled away again, and that is when I put the cuffs on him and put him in my car, stating that he would be going to jail for drunken, disorderly, and resisting. After getting in the car, he began hitting the door and windows. I went back to Hannah and had her fill out a statement. I explained to Jerry that he was going to jail and that he needed to stop kicking the door and sit up. On the way to the Lawrence County Jail, Jerry kept cussing me and kicking the back divider. Upon arriving at the jail, Jerry stated I needed to wait and see what he was going to do to her. Jerry was taken to the Sally and processed. So maybe we undercharged him. So I'm not sure what if the deputy's the victim or whether Ms. White is the victim.
Well, this charge is Ms. White.
Okay, so at least that's...
I think there is just one charge filed. Could have been another charge, looks like.
After kids, this is Hannah Audrea White's statement. After kids get off the bus at 3 p.m., Jerry yells explicits at the kids, and they came running inside screaming, crying, then immediately called 911. So, his behavior was way out of line.
What do you say, Mr. Morrison?
Well, Your Honor, it's been 14 months since I've had a drink, and I thought I could handle it and everything, and I cannot.
I would say that's a fair assumption from what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm really angry.
And you've been in jail since all weekend, it looks like.
Yes, sir.
This happened Friday.
Yes.
So, where is Township Road 1095? Where do you live in Chesapeake? Oh, right here. You're like one of our neighbors then. Here at the court? You live really close to the court?
I'm sorry, I can't understand that.
I said you live really close to the court. I was asking where you
Oh,
live.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, have you been to any kind of alcohol treatment?
Yes, sir, I have.
Where?
OPP and RRS.
Well, it sounds like we need to re-enroll you.
We do OPP?
I can have them call down and do an assessment, Your Honor.
Did you go there inpatient before or outpatient?
Outpatient.
Okay. Which one did you go to outpatient?
The one in Proctorville.
Is he on probation now or?
She had more out of our court.
Looks like you've got another case that was, let's pull his, that aggravated menacing, 2453. Let's pull that. So I'm gonna have him pull your old file and take a look at it, see, I think you were ordered some counseling before, so let's see what's going on here. I'll have you back. Oh, it was completed. All right.
There's more. That's still pending, but probably just going to get closed out.
Okay. All right, looks like you finished those, so. All right, I'll order you to OVP for an assessment, and you do whatever treatment they set out for you. This is his second go-around. You're acting, I mean, how old, you're gonna be 70 in a couple of years. You're acting like somebody that's a lot younger, crazy younger. When you get drinking, you're wanting to fight and cuss, and usually that's young males territory, not old guys territory.
Yes, sir, I agree with you.
So you need to stay away from alcohol. Some people, alcohol just
You're
does
absolutely
not mix. They can't handle it and get mean. I've known a few people like that. Get really
Well, I'm one of them.
loud and mean when they start drinking.
Yes, sir.
And it sounds like you're one of them. So we need to fix that. So I want you back at OVP, get an assessment, get whatever treatment they set out for you, and then you got to be back in here. Let's make it an easy date to remember. May 2nd.
For sentencing?
No, I'm going to go ahead and sentence him. We'll just make it a review. So I'm going to go ahead and sentence you to 30 days in jail. I'll give you credit for 3 you served, so I'm suspending 27. Order you to OVP for treatment. I'm going to order that you not consume alcohol. And you be here May the 2nd at 9 o'clock for a review hearing. And if you don't show up, I can send somebody over to your house because you're just down the street.
Yes, sir.
To get you. So let's get this alcohol thing under control.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you on May 2nd, so that's the first Friday in May. That'll be at court.
Okay, what do I do from here?
You're gonna get released. You gotta go to OVP and tell them you're gonna be you need an evaluation, and be honest and tell them what happened. You got crazy drunk out of your mind, started threatening the neighbors and little kids, cussing out the little kids and threatening them and acting a fool. Okay? See you on May the 2nd.
What was the fine?
250.
Community
Yeah, probate, 2 years probate. Okay, that's all. See you on May 2nd, 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Stanley Napier, CRB 25201.
I gotta go see Derek.
Sir, are you Stanley Napier?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Napier, I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment hearing. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have the right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove this charge against you beyond reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yeah, I just didn't hear the last part of what you said, sir.
You have a right to make the state prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt.
Okay.
You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
The charge against you is domestic violence is what the name of the charge is. The state's alleging that at Perry Township, April the 6th of this year, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Dakota Kennedy Workman, and that Dakota is a member of your family or lives in your household. So that's what makes it domestic violence. It carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting it's true and you waive your rights to a trial and a lawyer when you enter a guilty plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. I just want to get it all over with.
Okay, well, you can go to jail for up to 6 months. Is that a way you want to get rid of it, by going to jail for 6 months?
No, sir. I'd like to get back to work, but I just want to get on this court here and out of the way so that I can move on with my life.
Well, do you understand when you enter a guilty plea, you're admitting legal admission. Admissions are big in the law. When you admit something, that means it's over, it's sealed, it's done. You're admitting that you did what the state's alleging. Do you understand that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well then why are you in it? Don't enter a guilty plea then. You should enter a not guilty plea if you don't admit you did what the state says.
Okay, I'm pleading not guilty.
Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir. I don't have no income.
Okay, well, that means you're eligible. You have no income coming in.
No, sir.
Mr. Steyer, are you over there in your office? Okay. I'll appoint you to represent Mr. Napier. Not guilty plea is entered. Your lawyer's in the courtroom. He's heard everything. State's position on bond.
Your Honor, the alleged victim, we need to make an amendment to change the victim's just to initials.
Okay.
He's 11 years old.
All right. DKW?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm letting them amend the complaint just to put the initials in.
So this, I don't know whether this child lives in the same home as Mr. Napier, but we have a concern about having contact at this point.
Do you have somewhere to go other than where the alleged victim lives, sir?
Yes, sir.
Where would that be?
I have to go stay with prison.
Where does your friend live?
In Kentucky. Right there in Ashland.
Ashland?
Yes, sir.
The child was also charged and taken to the juvenile center.
Okay. Well, you have to stay away from DW while this case is pending. I'll let you out on a signature bond with your promise to do that. And we probably should come back pretty quick then. See where we are.
I'm available Friday, Monday, and the following Monday.
How about next Monday, the 14th?
I'm available.
I'm with Mr. Napier, I'm setting your next hearing for a week from today, April 14th, for a pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a cell phone number, sir?
Yes, I do.
Can I get that number, please?
It's 740-307-2885.
I'm good.
I got one question for you.
Go ahead.
My vehicle is at that residence. How can I get my vehicle?
Well, you can get it as long as you don't breach the peace or have somebody, you can't go around DW, he's not there. Or she, it's a he, I think.
Yes.
He's in custody, so you can go there.
I'm going to send you a text message, so once you get your phone back in your hands, text me back, say this is, and then state your name so I'll know it's you that texted me, and we'll establish contact, okay?
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brian Sharp, TRC 162708, A and B.
Sir, are you Brian Sharp?
What's that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Your name's Brian Sharp?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Sharp, it's alleged that you missed a review hearing on an OBI conviction back in 2017. July 13, 2017, and a warrant's been outstanding since then. And it looks like you got picked up on the warrant. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
You admit or deny that you failed to appear for your hearing?
I admit.
Do you have a good reason for missing your hearing?
Well, no. I mean, I just got caught up with some stuff and just forgot about it.
Okay. Looks like you've got a warrant out of our municipal court too.
Yes, sir. I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is there any way that I could do like a payment plan for a, community service? So I can work?
Not only can you were ordered to do both of those things. You were ordered to do community service, and we take payments every day.
Okay.
There's very few people that come in here and say, I'm going to pay it all off in one big payment. That does happen, but not very often.
I can't pay it all off. I mean, I could do like $50 a month.
Well, here's the problem. Why didn't you haven't done anything? I mean, so we're going back and looking at your file. So I've got a judgment entry from June 2nd, 2017. And your case was in 2016, so you were already sentenced then. This matter came before the court for failure to appear for a review hearing. The defendant was arrested and ordered in contempt and ordered to 4 days jail concurrent with Ironton Municipal Court sentence where he was in contempt there also. Next hearing, July 3rd, 2017, 9 a.m. And guess what? You didn't show up on July 3rd.
Is there any chance you can give me one more chance? And I won't do it. I'll show up and make my payment, no problem.
Why will you do it now and you haven't done it all these years before? Convince me. Give me a good story. Why?
I guess I didn't really care. Honestly, I really just let it slip my mind.
How'd you get picked up on the warrant?
Me and the neighbor had got into it, and they called the law on me.
Have you got charges over that too, or?
No, they just picked me up. I was free to do it until they ran my name and said that I had 2 old warrants. That's why I was brought in. But I've been working and everything like that. I got money coming in. Well, I did have money coming in.
When did you get picked up on the warrant? How long you been in jail now, this time?
I was picked up on Friday.
Okay, so you got the whole weekend in jail.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll sentence you to time served for contempt, but you still gotta go in front of Judge Waldo. I don't know what he's gonna do. He may keep you in jail for a while.
Right.
And so this is the third time. And you got 4 days last time. You've spent a week in jail now over this thing when you didn't have any jail to do, because you had community service and fines to pay, and you haven't done any. Well, you did 1 day of community service. You haven't paid a nickel on your fines.
That's going to change.
Okay, well, color me skeptical, but I like to believe that I know people can change. I see people change all the time. So, let's see it happen. Words are cheap. Show me what you're gonna do. Because if you don't show up, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna issue a warrant for you again. I would hate to live like that with a warrant, knowing a warrant's out there and every time I have police contact, I could go to jail. I wouldn't like living like that.
I forgot all about it, honestly. I guess I ain't right in the head sometimes, sir. I apologize.
Okay. Well. All right, I'll set your next hearing for May 2nd. So the first Friday of May, you gotta be in court in Chesapeake for a review hearing unless you've done everything you were ordered to do. And I'm showing you, so it's probably not gonna happen. You owe $946 and 4 days of community service.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and you're gonna go see Judge Waldo here in about an hour and a half, it looks like. I think it's at 1:30. I'll see him. So good luck on that.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brianna Sparks, CRA 25-189, CRA 25-179, CRB 25-180, CRB 25-20.
Mr. Smith is the attorney for Ms. Sparks.
Yes, Your Honor, it's my understanding that obviously she's still incarcerated. She had a $20,000 cash or surety bond set Friday, which she still has to post before she can go to Southern Hope. And I believe there is a bed hold still for her, so if she gets it posted, that they're willing to take her, so that's my understanding.
Well, she thought somebody was going to post it, didn't she?
I can't pay it. I have nobody, Judge Cowler had Randy go to rehab, and I have no way to pay it. I just wanted to go to Southern Hope and start. I just have no way to pay a bond.
And we can't get an ankle monitor on her because she cut one off previously.
Could we try daily report or intensive probation? I'm willing to try whatever.
No. Mr. Hill.
I do have an idea, however, and if she wants to eventually try to get into treatment, obviously it can't be in this court. The felony case and the misdemeanors that were related to it, which I don't remember what it was, falsification and obstruction, they've all been sent over to the grand jury already. So all we have left here, I believe, is the theft charge from way back in January. I believe it's still pending here.
Your Honor, 25-189 is still showing as pending, and it's a vandalism charge, F5. That's the one.
That was waived.
Well, she did, there is a waiver in the file, so it should
It's
get.
not waived on the screen.
Okay.
So well, I guess what I would suggest is if she wanted to go ahead and resolve the theft charge today, we would simply ask to sentence her to time served, like 3 days in jail, and then that way she moves on and they can resolve things in common police court. It would speed things up for her.
Ms. Sparks, Did you hear the state's offer? You still have a case pending here in municipal court on the Walmart theft case back from January. They're willing to just give you credit for the time you've served as a sentence for the theft charge if you're willing to plead today, and that'll take care of this court and then everything else we dealt with in common police court.
Okay, there's no way I can try longer since I didn't cut it off. It was still working. It never was cut off. I only had one chance in rehab, and everybody else gets chance after chance. I'm just asking for 1 second chance. I have one chance and I messed it up. I'm just asking for a second chance in rehab. And I will plead out to that, yes.
Okay.
But just a chance.
Okay, we've got to separate those two. You're talking about bond, we're talking about just the theft charge right now. You're willing to plead to the theft charge and get credit for the time you served. So that'll end everything with municipal court here in Chesapeake. Everything else will be pending in common police court. It's already been waived and sent to the grand jury, which are meeting, I believe, later this month.
And my thought on that was it could speed things up if in common police court, the judge decided that she was worthy of going back to treatment, and then that would be something that could be dealt with there, and she could get there quickly to do that, especially if we get a bill of information. Just a thought.
Well, here's the issue with doing bill of information out here. I don't know if I'll be her attorney when we get to the next level, so we've already waived preliminary, so let's go to the grand jury.
So is she going to plead?
She said she'd plead to the theft.
She's going to plead to the theft from Walmart. That's what started everything, was a theft from Walmart, January 19th of this year.
That's the only thing that really is pending here. The vandalism charge should have been waived Friday, but.
Yeah, so all it is a petty theft. And so I don't think if we can try anything to get me rehab.
Okay, that was the original charge. You've picked up other charges since then, especially some felony charges, so that's more serious.
Yeah.
That's why it's going to common police court.
Okay. All right. Anything else, ma'am, that you want to say about the theft offense?
No, so. Just that it was because of an addiction, and that's why I'm pushing rehab so bad. Southern Hope accepted me. I just need to get there.
I know all that. I know that, and I sent you to rehab. But you left rehab.
And I went back, and I got picked up. And I'm sorry for that.
Okay, I've heard from you. I don't need to hear any more. You were at the courthouse having ankle monitor placed and ran, and tried to escape from the courthouse, then got tackled, taken to the emergency room, and escaped there, and a nurse had to chase you down and tackle you again. So you've created this mess. You yourself have created it. I was willing for you to go to treatment, but you've created a bigger problem than you ever had before. So you're going to have to go to the felony court now and deal with it there. Maybe they'll let you go to treatment. Maybe they'll send you to prison. Maybe they'll send you home. I don't know what'll happen, but it's going to be out of my control. Because of the things you did. Not because of what I did. I was willing for you to go to treatment. I wanted you to go to treatment. You messed that up. Okay, on the theft offense, $100 fine, court costs. She's been in jail since the 28th, I think. So 10 days in jail, credit for 10 days served. 25th?
Yes.
It's 13 days in jail, 13 days credit. So it'll be finished by jail. Order her to stay out of Walmart. 30 hours community service, review hearing September 29th of this year at 9 o'clock. So the felonies have all been waived to the measure. That's all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Smith, CRA 25A.
This was Roger Smith's case. He's still here. He left. This was set for a pretrial on March the 3rd, and Christopher Smith failed to appear at that time. This is on a warrant out of Indiana. So, Mr. Smith, your lawyer's not here, so I'm going to set bond at $25,000 cash or surety at this point. Put it on the docket for April the 14th for a pretrial. And we'll let Mr. Smith know you're here at the jail. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Cody McDonald.
It's Mr. Morford's case.
Right, change the plea, Your Honor.
Okay. What plea?
Guilty.
Is that correct, Mr. McDonald? Your attorney says you wish to enter a guilty plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you want to tell me?
No, sir.
What about, he also had, and you were his lawyer in that case, an old case for domestic violence and menacing that he had failed to appear on previously for review, on review hearings.
He says he was incarcerated in the state of West Virginia, Your Honor, during that time.
Continuously since, well, his last review hearing was, they failed to appear March of 2019.
No, Your Honor, I believe he's been out some since he was sentenced in West Virginia.
All right, Mr. McDonald, it says you're homeless, is that right?
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
Chesapeake.
Where have you been living when you were out of jail? Where were you staying?
I was staying in West Virginia.
At the mission or where?
No, just staying with family. Never.
Do you have a medical card?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a place where you live and you need treatment. You had a syringe in your pocket when you got arrested. Right? Do you want to go to treatment? Or do you want to keep using? Okay. Do you have a medical card?
Not in Ohio.
Where?
West Virginia.
You can still take it?
Yep.
Okay, I think you need, I'll let you get the treatment with the GPS monitor on.
Okay.
You willing to do that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever had a GPS monitor before?
No.
Do you understand what that means?
Yeah.
You You know they know where you are if you leave and can pick you up. Okay, so how do you avoid somebody knowing where you are when you got a GPS monitor on? Cut it off. Or tamper with it. The previous young girl with the last name of Sparks, she's in a world of hurt right now because she tampered with hers. So I'm trying to warn you, if you are tempted to tamper or cut it off, just say, Judge, just leave me where I am, because you're going to go to prison if you do that. Guaranteed. Unless you go to Argentina, where's some other countries that don't have an extradition treaty? Iran, probably. You go to Iran. I'm being serious. You can't even go to Kentucky, because Kentucky will, on a felony warrant, they're going to send you back. There's no place in the United States. Most other countries have extradition treaties with the United States, so that means they'll send you back. There's a few that don't, but there's probably places you don't want to live. So you have to do this. If you're telling me I want to do it, then this will just be another reason for you to do it, because you're going to dig the hole 10 times deeper than it already is if you run. You understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you still want to do it, or would you rather just sit in jail for a while?
No, I want to go to treatment.
Okay. I'm going to order you to treatment with an ankle monitor on, and if you leave, it's going to be out of my control, just like that girl. She's going on down to the common police court where they can send you to prison. It'll be out of my control. You go to the next level, and everybody that's cut their monitor has gone to prison. We've had maybe 5 or 6 do it. So it's not a joke. I'm not kidding. This is not an empty threat. It won't even be me carrying it out. So you got to do this if you're going to go this way. You got to get in there and do what you're supposed to do, and don't cause trouble, and don't for sure leave and cut the ankle monitor off. You understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and sentence you. Anything else you want to tell me?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll give you a fine of $100. Court costs. 180 days in jail. How long you been in jail? You've been in jail a few days now, haven't you?
2 weeks.
I'll give you credit for 14 days. Suspend 166. I'm going to order you released to Bethesda with an ankle monitor. Okay. For treatment. And then you're going to come back, you'll come back to me periodically, and they're going to tell me how you're doing. And eventually, I mean, it's not going to be 30 days, it's going to be months. Eventually, you'll get the ankle monitor off, you'll finish treatment, they'll help you find a place to live, get a job, have a normal life, you know, go on. You know, you're, how old are you?
31.
31. These days, that's like a teenager. 50 years ago, you're about the equivalent of a 12-year-old. What we expect out of 31-year-olds now is about what we expected 12-year-olds 50 years ago. But I want you to grow up fast and act like a man. Become a grown man. And we're going to help you do that. Take care of yourself. Do you have a family?
Yes.
You got kids?
I got a little girl.
How old is she?
She'll be 10 on the 3rd.
Okay? This is the most important thing you can do for her, is get clean. Do you agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. We're giving you the tools. You're going to have the keys to do that. You got to make it happen. I want it for you really bad. Mr. Morford wants it for you really bad.
Absolutely.
You're the one that has to want it worse than anybody else and do what needs to be done to make it happen.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. So I'm going to see you on May 2nd. That'll be the first review hearing. And you still have to take care of this old case that you blew off. So that's part of getting in recovery, is taking care of your past sins. Your past sins aren't, well, they're kind of forgiven, but you gotta make up for the problems you caused. So you still have to take care of whatever you were ordered to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right, take advantage of this, do good, and I'll congratulate you at the end and be proud of you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Judge.
Okay, I've got a new case.
State of Ohio versus Evan Davis, CRB 25202.
And sir, you have Michael Davis.
Yes, sir.
Dale's bringing you a copy of the charge. It alleges that on April the 4th in Fayette Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Samantha Greer Maynard, and that she's either a member of your family or lives in your household. That's a domestic violence charge. Maximum penalty for that is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the rights you have?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Yeah, if I can afford, I work, I have a job, so I don't know what the
Well,
guidelines
there's
are.
a scale that I have to go by. Depends on what your gross annual income and family
It's like
size is.
30,000 last year, 35,000.
You have kids?
Yeah,
How many?
2.
Okay, you're eligible for court-appointed counsel. I'll appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you. Entering a not guilty plea. And let's see. Yeah, you got a bond up, so that's continued. Protection order requested.
Vicky
No.
doesn't want one.
Okay, no protection order, so we are on the rush to get back. So let's see. Could do pretty much any date in April, but the 25th is bad, so none of those work, we can go to May.
Yeah, early May, Your Honor.
May 5th?
Yeah, May 5th will work.
May 5th, we'll pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Did he post a bond? Is that?
He has a bond up.
Oh, okay, all right.
State of Ohio recalls Clarence Wright Jr., CRA 25191.
Okay, you're checking to see if there was a warrant recall, or?
He's good to go.
Okay, your case is dismissed, sir.
All right,
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Kelly Key, CRA 24491.
Kelly Key is appearing by teleconference, and Mr. Lauder is her attorney.
Madam President.
Yes.
Judge, at the last hearing on this, we anticipated Ms. Key would successfully complete treatment by today, and she was able to do that.
Okay.
I think the state's willing to move to dismiss the case at this point.
That's correct, Your Honor.
With or without cost?
Well, she's in Florida, so
Without cost.
maybe a bushel of oranges or something.
Case will be dismissed without cost.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. What's that guy? Probably pay the cost.
All right, Kelly.
Case is
Good job.
dismissed.
That's okay. Good job. The judges agreed to dismiss your case.
Okay, great.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You too.
State of Ohio versus Timothy Saunders, CRA 2584.
This is Mr. Gallardo's case.
Judge, Mr. Sanders is in treatment and apparently doing very well.
Yes. Is that RRS? It's a good report.
I think he's still got a little ways to go, so
When you want to come back?
whatever you say. How far off do you usually set?
Probably at least a month.
You want to do May 5th?
Do you have any dates set in May?
May 5th. We just
Okay.
set that one for May 5th earlier.
May 5th.
One of the things that we had discussed previously was that we wanted him to be successful in treatment, and he's got a good start, he's doing well, so that's encouraging. But this starts out as a felony, and we have reserved the right to take it to the grand jury if we felt like we needed to. I don't think we need to necessarily, but I think that we need to establish that it is a misdemeanor. And it would help us if there were a plea to a misdemeanor and we delay sentencing.
Oh, well, that'd be okay too. That'd be fine, Judge, if everyone wants to proceed that way, we can
Okay, so
do it that way.
it'll be a misdemeanor theft, reduced to a misdemeanor M1 theft. And he's entering guilty plea, delay sentencing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next hearing, May 5th, 10 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, buddy, keep it up, okay?
State of Ohio versus Cheyenne Scott, CRA 24-265.
Hello.
Well, Ms. Scott is here by teleconference. Mr. Morford is the attorney.
Your Honor, my program, I was having a little trouble with them sending the letter. I had to do a consent form, but they're sending it right now to your all's fax number.
Okay. You're still at Chesapeake Healthcare?
Yes.
And that's not Chesapeake, Ohio, that's Chesapeake, West Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia.
Okay. Is that Kanawha County?
Yes.
She's been there since July. What's the state's position on this?
Well, provided that she's still continuing to do well, which by all appearances she is. I guess we'd like to see at least one more report to make sure that she still is in good graces with them.
Okay, so what we'll do, I'll set it for another hearing. If you give me a good report then, it'll be dismissed.
Okay, sounds good.
And just make sure they get something in here for me to review before that.
It should be, they were just sending it to your fax just a couple minutes ago, so they should have it to you now.
Well, I want one for next month.
For next month, okay.
So let's set it, May 19th?
That's good, Judge.
May the 19th. That's your next hearing date. So give me a report dated right before that.
Okay, and I have a second job now. Is May 19th a Friday?
It's a Monday.
A Monday? Is there any way that we could do it for a Friday?
We can, May 23rd, if Mr. Morford's available.
I'm good, Judge.
Okay, he is available. So we're going to make it May 23rd.
Okay, and you said to have it beforehand?
Yeah, I'd like to get it here before, you know, if you came here and watched, we have 1,000 cases on a court day. And if everybody sends their reports that morning, it's kind of hard to process all of them when they all hit at the same time. So get it in here a couple days before.
Okay, I sure will.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus James Badgett, CRA 2525 A and B.
Smith's case.
May I approach you?
Yes.
Yeah, good deal.
Just mine.
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna be doing groups or by the month now, monthly meeting.
I do a group every week. I mean, they're weekly.
Okay, all right.
Sir.
Are they changing it?
Sir.
Do what?
Okay, we need. Mr. Major,
Sir.
get some Narcan.
Sir.
Who has Narcan? Needed it?
I got some in my car. No, they just drove in the winter to get it. TCC did.
They're bringing.
He has a heart condition too. What's he on? You don't know anything? I know that. He was someone needs to call.
Yeah, 911.
I told him to call the squad.
Hey, come on. Look at me. Hey, can you talk to me for a minute? All right.
Don't call us.
What have you been doing today? Just be honest with us, it's too late now. Nothing? Okay. Well, we got EMTs coming, okay? You might be sitting yeah, we're just gonna have them check it out, okay? I'm scared. She's out here. You wanna come out here? Let's come out here. Good, I get it. Thank you.
We got a spot.
Okay, we're back on the record on Mr. Badgett's. Is the record that you gave, is this from Mark or what's this, who's this record from?
Yeah, it looks like that. It is from Mark.
Okay.
Your Honor?
Yes.
Yeah, it's written at the top, it says provider agency, ARC. I think on maybe the third page,
Okay.
that's the Ashland, the first page is some kind of center, they did a drug test.
Oh, where the screens are
Yeah,
down.
the screens are done and it shows what everything they tested for, his results.
Well, so, this is in handwriting, but it says comments, group could not be attended until April 11th due to no counselor appointments. Open until then, 3/28/25. He will do okay, you're right. It says weekly groups starting this month and has completed necessary intake appointments. Mann and Davis was the person that's on April 4th. Okay.
So I guess we just need to get another date to monitor his progress.
Is that what the state wants to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mid-May?
That's fine, Your Honor.
What's your schedule?
The only date I'm not available, I believe, is 5th and 6th, or I'm in trial, but other than that, I'm good.
12th?
That's fine.
May 12th. May 12th is a Monday.
Keep email. They're supposed to start sending someone here, but they still haven't done field day roll yet.
Yeah, that's
All right,
okay.
thank you.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Virginia McGlone, CRA 24-498, A and B.
There's a co-defendant, Billy McKenzie.
State of Ohio versus Billy McKenzie, CRA 24-497, A and B.
I just confirmed that our facility right now has been sponsored. We also turned on the satellite stuff.
Okay. See the screen here today and shows that as well.
We're recommending residential treatment.
Your Honor, she's on a list for that. She's on quite a few medications that could possibly screen positive for that. Is that what they said?
Yeah, I just called KDMC to have them fax the paper up here. I had COVID. I have 4 different prescriptions that 2 of those can be false positives as well.
This is a lab
Yeah,
confirmation.
I know.
May I approach your Honor?
Yes.
I've been doing this 9 months, I mean.
Yours was the lab?
It is a lab confirmation, and the metabolite is there.
Well, if there's no agreement, what I would suggest is take it to the grand jury. Go down to the Crown Police Court and let them handle it. This course, as I say, is for people who want to get clean.
And I have been clean, sir. I've been in this since
I'm
August.
not buying it, ma'am.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I was outpatient on my own. I wasn't required to even go, and I still did. I graduated TCC in October. I mean, if I thought I was going to relapse, I would have already done it. It's fine. It's just an F5, right?
So what I can do is change her bond, put her in custody. If she wants to post bond, then you can take it to the grand jury. She doesn't want, it's being recommended inpatient. She doesn't want to go inpatient.
I don't know whether the court wants to hear from her mother or not. She was a victim in a theft charge originally, and it's been resolved and dismissed previously, but she has an opinion about that. So.
No, I really don't.
Will the court indicate what they will set bond at?
$1,500 cash assured.
Mom, can I get it or not? I mean, I take care of you daily, so I need to know what to do here. And I've done everything I can do for 9 months. If I was going to relapse, I would have already relapsed, period. That's why I work in treatment, so I don't relapse.
Okay, I'm going to change the bond.
And you're on, we'll waive preliminary hearing, waive it to the grand jury. Then you'll set bond at $1,500.
What's the state's position?
Well, if we're not opposed to sending it to the grand jury, and if the court's going to set a bond, we'll just defer to the court on that.
Well, I prefer that she go to the treatment, but,
I understand.
and I don't want to victimize mom again, but I think that's,
She's done very well for 9 months.
no, she's not.
She's been living with me. Yes, she has. She's not had any,
Okay.
she's completed her course.
I'm
She
placing
has
her in
her
custody, you sealed the deal.
Why?
$1,500 is a new bond, you can post her bond, it won't be that hard, you're gonna enable her. $1,500 cash or surety.
Do you need us to sign the waiver?
You can wait till the grand jury.
Thank you, Your
You need
Honor.
us to sign that?
Yeah.
You want to?
She can do it in the back. So her case is gone, her other case has been dismissed, and this one is coming to the grand jury. So what?
And Your Honor, I think I provided you a report, Mr. McKenzie.
His report is good.
And we are willing to continue to waive time constraints to get him through the course of treatment that the court and the state wish to see.
That's at end of May for his next hearing.
End of May, I'm on the docket for the 30th, so we just go with that date, Your Honor.
May 30th. Preliminary hearing, May 30th, 10 o'clock. Yes, sir. Do you want Mr. Sauer to speak? Okay.
Yeah, wait, I don't talk to you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Devon Leonard, CRA 25195. And others.
Your Honor, Mr. Leonard is at my residential facility. We was able to place him Friday afternoon. He's acclimating well, doing good.
Okay, very good. He's got a monitor on.
Yes, sir.
So I'd say about a month.
Yes.
May 9th?
That's fine.
May the 9th for Mr. Leonard. Preliminary hearing and pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No report though? Verbally?
Yeah, this was just to make sure he got there, really.
Oh, okay.
And didn't run.
State of Ohio versus Einer Smith, CRA 24621.
On the sentencing docket for today.
Brand sign here.
My daughter, grandparent usually watches her. Passed away this last year.
Oh.
Yeah. So I try to figure out that
Court liaison here, Brianna. It's usually here. Okay.
Okay, it's a good report from OVP. He's been at it since September. Is that sufficient length? I think this was one the state was going to dismiss if he was successful.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, no, he pled guilty.
This is for sentencing. He pled to it was amended from a F4 to a misdemeanor. He pled
Okay,
to,
that's right, it was.
yeah, November of last year, so he has been, he successfully completed, I believe, inpatient, and then went on to OVP outpatient.
So if he were going to be sentenced today, we would just request a suspended jail sentence.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, it was a domestic. Anything you wish to tell me, Mr. Smith?
No, man, I appreciate you guys for working with me and letting me get things lined out and straightened up.
Okay. All right, so this is, change it to M1, not an F4. I'll impose a $200 fine, court costs. 30 days in jail suspended. I'm going to order that you continue your treatment as needed. So hopefully, if you don't have any further problems, I'm not going to look at it. But if you come back 2 months from now with another problem, then I'm going to look at that and say, well, obviously you didn't do what you were supposed to do. So.
I wanted to continue with OVP because I feel like it does help me as far as, you know, keeping my head in the right place, so.
2 years of probation, just to make sure you pay your fine and court costs, and I'll set a review hearing for September 29th. At 9 o'clock. So get it all done before then, you don't have to show up.
All righty.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys, thank you.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Gretchen Smith, CRC 22-1661 A and B.
This is sentencing.
My name's on it, Your Honor, but I'm not reappointed as post-conviction.
Yes, she has a bond up. Yes. She made a payment on her fines. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's at a higher level of care now.
Well, so the way I understood it was they presented her with the recommendation of the 2.5, but she refused.
Your Honor, what it was, he told me that if I wasn't able to start meeting my groups and doing all my drug screens, that he was recommending me for that. I have met all my drug screens and passed them for the last 2 weeks, and my groups for the last 2 weeks.
Well, it doesn't say that. We'll go do a urine screen here. I want to see what your urine screen shows.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Glenn Gibson Jr., CRB 1078 A and B, TRC 102432 A, B, and C. Your Honor, I don't know if it's updated in his folder. He has done some community service.
Okay.
Where he's on restrictions and that.
All right, so that's all we're working on now is community service. Do you know how many hours you think you've done since the last time you were here?
Your Honor, I couldn't tell you, not to be a...
All right, Mr. Cooper will update it.
I'll get with him.
I'll set it for May the 9th as your next sentence.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Logan Brace, CRB 2513 A and B.
Mr. Delauder's case for sentencing?
Yeah, Mr. Brace is the gentleman that had the episode in the courtroom.
Okay. Is he transported?
He was.
Okay.
I believe that.
Well, we'll just have to reschedule it then.
I believe Mr. Heald had a request, is my understanding. I spoke with Mr. Heald on this.
Well, it just seems, based on what we've seen today, that he needs to be in a detox or something. Now, the hospital may help him along with that, but I'm afraid that what's going to happen is he'll be released from the hospital and have more problems before he gets back to court. The felony charges have already been nollied to the grand jury, and they'll be,
He'll be arraigned next week on this.
all right, so,
On this one though, Judge, I think his mother had an opportunity to talk to some treatment providers before she left to go to the hospital. I believe in anticipation of Mr. Heald's request that his mother was instructed to, if he's going to get out of the hospital, to let the treatment provider know so that they can retrieve him from there. Anticipating you may make it a condition of his bond.
Is that Bethesda?
I did speak with her outside. She's gonna call me, and the hospital said that they'll possibly run a toxicology test. And she's worried that he's not very forthcoming about it. I'm a little concerned maybe that he may need an ankle monitor. Like, I'm worried that he's gonna die. He has a heart condition as well.
Well, since he's already on his way to the hospital, I can't place an ankle monitor on him at this point. I mean, we can schedule him to try to get him back in here as soon as possible.
And I know he's got to be down in Common Pleas Court on the 14th. His case was assigned to Judge Finley down there, so I'm sure that she will require an AOD assessment and for him to be compliant with treatment as part of his pretrial services out of that court.
Are you going to be representing him?
Well, I'm going to go with him to the arraignment, yes.
Okay.
So I expect that'll happen, and I think her bond conditions will probably align with yours, assuming you're going to make him go to inpatient treatment as part of his bond continuing here.
Okay, for what it's worth, then I'll order him to inpatient, make it a condition of his continued bond, and said that, well, we could set it Friday.
Yeah, it's whatever you want to do, Judge.
Let's put it on the docket for Friday.
I have to be in Common Pleas Court on Friday at 8:30, and I think it'll take all day, so I won't be here.
Okay.
But
you can let him know he needs to be here.
I will let him know.
And you can appear at my teleconference if you need to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
His mom's gonna call me, and if they get out of the hospital, we can arrange somebody to go get him if we can get.
He's going to cooperate. I mean, I'll order it, but,
He may not cooperate.
okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Judge. Will you make a note in the file, Judge?
Yes.
For Friday, just so I don't get in trouble for.
Yes, I'm making a note now.
Thank you.
State of Ohio, recall Joshua Garrison, TRC 24746 A and B. You don't tell
All right, Mr. Garvison had a review scheduled for this morning. He was not here then, but he's on teleconference now. Mr. Garvison, are you there? Mr. Garvison?
Can you hear me?
I can now, yes.
Good. Sorry, I was missed you earlier.
Okay, you had a review hearing this morning. I'm showing you still owe all of your community service. You've made some payments. Maybe, it looks like you paid it off, or close to being paid.
Made the final payment this morning, sir.
Okay. All right. Are you getting counseling anywhere?
Currently, I don't know, Mr. Holt, since you had him fax the court, I believe, I'm scheduled for April 21st for screening here in Missouri. That will place me in a treatment program based off their assessment.
I don't have that. And you've got 60 hours of community service you need to do.
He was supposed to also send an email from a sheet on that. I guess he's not going to be available until the 14th. I do have that email to him. He was supposed to fax to you guys or email.
Okay.
But the 60 hours I did complete as of last week, so.
I haven't seen that. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll reschedule another review hearing for you in May. What's your, Mondays or Fridays? What's the best dates for you?
Sir.
Okay, May 23rd then.
May 23rd?
That's a Friday, and we'll do it. It'll be at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. You can appear by teleconference. I'll withdraw anymore.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Michael Wood, TRC 24-436, A, B, and C.
Where we put the female back there, Your Honor, we have a lady from Star from the, for the trial today, so I had him in my office.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wood, you were ordered to come out for community service 10 straight days beginning
Saturday, and I've hurt my ankle though, and that's why I didn't make it, and I came in this morning.
Did you let anybody know on Saturday?
No, sir, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that, I'm sorry about that, that was my fault and irresponsible of me. But I need to see a doctor for it too, but I gotta take care of this first, so.
Okay, come over here. I've seen a lot of sprained ankles.
It's not like sprained, it's got a knot on the side.
Stop right there.
So, let's see.
Knot down in here, right below it. It's like, I don't know, you can feel a knot right there.
That's not even black and blue. Okay, I'm ordering you into jail for the weekend for contempt for not coming to court as you were ordered to.
This way.
And he can be released Sunday at 6 p.m.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then, well, let me give him he's got a review hearing April 18th. April 18th is the next review hearing. Oh, good, we got people here to take you. Very convenient.
State of Ohio recalls Gretchen Smith, TRC 22-1661, A and B.
Okay, it's a good screen.
Thank you. So I was able to get hold of case management, who spoke to her counselor, and they said that that was the recommendation that they put out there, 2-5.
But I've also, Your Honor, I've also done some hours of my community service, and I'm working full-time. But I've met every
I
group.
thought it said in here that you lost your job.
I'm working at the tortilla factory in Menford. I've been working a full-time job and I've done my group requirements the last 2 weeks and drug screens. So it's improvement.
And what about that? Is that correct or not?
I mean, the 25th was the last positive screen that we had for her, Your Honor.
Okay, it wasn't that long ago.
2 weeks was the one-time, the mess.
You got a kid too, right?
They don't live with me, they live with my mother. Yeah.
March the 10th, you did not complete the screen. Okay, Okay, who's your boss at the tortilla factory?
Mary Grace. It's actually through Express, it's like a workforce company that I got the job through, and they placed me there.
So this Mary Grace works at Express?
No, she works at the actual tortilla factory in Menford. It's Evans who owns it and the pork rind factory.
What's your work schedule?
I work Monday through Friday from 4 p.m. till 12:30 a.m. I have my pay stubs if you need it.
Okay, I'm going to take it under consideration. Don't leave the courthouse. And I'll
Okay.
make some phone calls.
Thank you.
And was her screen observed? Because I don't trust her not to bring in somebody
I
else.
observed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I do the start, one hand, turn around, but.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Caitlin Moore, CRB 24-337, CRA 24-243, CRB 24-244.
Judge, could we approach?
Yes.
This more going down here, okay.
Let's put it on the record. All right, Mr. Morford, it's my understanding you have a motion.
Yes, Judge, I'd ask you to let me withdraw from representation of Ms. Moore. She has refused to talk to my office last week. She refuses to talk to me this morning. We had a trial in common pleas court. She was found guilty on one count and acquitted on the second count. She blames me for her guilty finding. She won't talk to me at all and does not want me to represent her.
All right, what say you, Ms. Moore? What do you say?
I would like to have proper legal representation.
Well, do you want him fired? Because he's the lawyer you got. You got a court-appointed lawyer. You don't get to pick another lawyer.
I have another lawyer.
Who is it?
Is he allowed to speak? My dad has hired me another lawyer.
Is that true?
Can I speak?
Yes.
I'm talking to two different lawyers. They're looking at her case to see which one that wants to take her case.
No, but they're not here. This is set for trial today.
I just found out about this Friday afternoon. I didn't know there was even a case coming up. His name's Jack Steele.
Who?
Jack Steele.
No, Jack Steele, but he's a doctor, a retired doctor. It's not a, where's he located?
He's in Huntington. Hold on, let me tell you. I want to tell you wrong. Roger Smith.
Roger Smith?
Roger Smith.
He's here.
The third.
Yeah. He's here today.
Yes, that's the one. Brandon Desmond, I got his name from. I got to meet with him. Roger Smith III.
Second.
Yeah, he's here all the time.
Okay.
What's the state's position on it?
Your Honor, she's currently at Star, and I think she's going to be there for a while. And so from that standpoint, we know she's not going anywhere. we're not opposed to allowing her to hire Mr. Smith if he's going to agree to represent her or somebody else.
Okay, so we'll continue the trial today. And I would suspect if we get a new lawyer, they would prefer to have a pretrial rather than to have a trial just set without coming back and talking to the court about some of the circumstances. That would be my preference if I was a lawyer. I wouldn't want to just walk into a trial. So I'll grant it. The complaining party, and I'm sorry I forgot his name, is here today.
Cody Hickle.
You are welcome to be at any hearing, but as anyone is, it's open to the public, but you're not going to be required to be at the next hearing, unless you want to be. So we'll set it for a pretrial. I would say about a month out. I don't have Mr. Smith's schedule. But, let's see. What's the doctor? May the 12th. Set it for May the 12th for a pretrial. Mr. Morford, you are relieved.
Thank you.
As counsel. Now, Mr. Smith is not being appointed, he'll have to be hired. You understand that? All right, pretrial, May the 12th, 10 o'clock, unless Mr. Smith makes arrangements for a different day by agreement with the prosecutor.
Your Honor, what is the bond? Is there an OR bond currently?
There was, yes.
So, I guess...
Well, it looks like there was a bond on an old case that was continued. So I don't know, I'd have to look through the file to see what that was. At one point, there was a bond posted, it looks like.
One thing, I believe that this young lady is a West Virginia resident at this time.
Is she gonna be, when will you be finished to start?
I have around 60 more days.
60?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so she'll be back here within that time frame.
We would request a bond of some kind, though, just in case.
Well, she's got to know where our bond back, so I'll just continue that. Okay, next hearing is May 12th, 10 o'clock. You're right. Is this the only? Okay. The only thing left is Gretchen Smith, so I'm going to go make some phone calls and I'll come back and decide